Been a very successful trip with my guys, man.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, they didn't pour anything in there.
Hey, man. TTC, man. We had a great trip, man. Salute.
Great trip.
Brothers.
Forever, man. We locked in forever. We'll maybe have to come to Atlanta, Alabama, or North Carolina on y'all.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Wait a minute. Work hard for the car, so that's why it's all tinted. Wait a minute. Had a real late night, woke up with my head spinning out in Nashville. It's been mad real. I need sunglasses, I need Advil. I like fake boobs and my cash real. I like first place, you're in last deal. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.
Look, pocket rocket in my pocket, please don't make me pop it. All these boys just wanna copy the style, tell them niggas stop it. Whoa, this my destiny, feeling like LaToya, like it found me my Beyonce, and she shotgun in the cockpit. Grinding with the team, making C notes. In my pocket still full of green, call it CeeLo. Alligator watch on me, Tim Tebow. And these haters love to watch me like Tebow. Look, I don't take L's, I just learn a lesson. Before I count the M's, always count my blessings. Look, I'm too short, never second guessing. Got some money, put up for the rain, so I'm never stressing.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Globetrotter, and I am back with another live. Appreciate every single person that was in the building for the premiere a couple minutes ago. That by far was the hardest video for me to date to put out. I just ran into so many different creative blocks in that video. I knew what I wanted to do with that video. And each step of the way of putting that video out was just rough, man. It was just tough. And it was good to get it out finally, man. And when you're editing these videos, man, and you're creating, one of the things I like to do first is just put all the videos, all the work in order. And then from there, just build the story, as I'm adding stuff, music or vocals or whatever I'm doing. And for some reason, somehow, every single time, I'll have this story written out completely the way I want it. And I'll just, I'll get into this creative mindset, and then I'll lose it. And I'm like, and it's like a fight now. It's like, damn, am I doing it right? Is this the way I wanted it? And so it's just a creative fight. But I was happy to get that out. I was really just trying to make that one live up to everything else we've put out and then exceed it. I wanted this last video to just really exceed every other video. So I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. Globe on this Thursday night. Mongering out of control. Is there limits to pros? That's going to be the topic for tonight. We are going to have a guest in the building. The premiere kind of got me a little messed up here for a minute, so let me just get everything under control. I want to send the guests the link to the show as well, so they can come up. But what's good with everybody, man? How's everybody been doing? I know it's been a couple days since I've done a live stream. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm still very active over there on a day-to-day basis. Make sure you keep up to date on the community tab as well. I'm active over there as well. You get a lot of information from that as well. But tonight's title, Mongering Out of Control, is there limits to pros? over the past week, I have been sitting back, as we had been doing these topics, the one topic with the boys out in Colombia, Cartagena, over the past couple weeks when the situation they had, that hit 1K. So, I was just sitting back thinking, like, what is the next topic that Globe wants to attack or talk about or have a discussion about that makes sense to travel. And I just thought about everything that's just been going on in the space and like all the stories that you hear. I went back and watched some older lives from other people, not older, but within the past month, past couple weeks. And I just, did some spotting in the lives, like just popping in. I might just move the live up an hour, move it up 30 minutes and just listen from there and keep listening. And you just realize how out of control this space is, how much craziness goes on in this space. And that's why I titled it Mongering Out of Control. Because I do feel like when I first came into this space, it almost felt like, there were so many rules to keep the space in line. Now there's so many rules for just wildness. You know what I mean? There's no structure to the rules. It's just every day niggas are just making up whatever rules they want to make up as they go, when the rules used to be, principle borderline rules that you understood the meaning behind them. You understood when somebody said, don't talk about pricing. You understood when somebody said, yo, don't call them, prostitutes or pros. We call them mangoes, or we call them this. You understood the meaning behind those rules. But what I didn't understand was the meaning, a lot of these, made up and wacky rules that just have no meaning or principles behind them. That's what got me to thinking, man, this shit is just, it's out of control. It's going to the point where now it's like, people are starting to separate themselves. People want to separate themselves. People don't want to be connected to people like the dudes in Cartagena. They don't want to be called passport bros, or they don't want to be called mongers, because they don't want to be connected. They don't care about what they do per se. They care about the attachment to certain situations, because they just don't move like that. You know what I mean? They really just don't move like that. And so that's why I wanted to tackle tonight. Like I said, I got to send a link out here in a second. But I wanted to tackle that topic. And I also wanted to tackle, is there limit to pros? You know what I'm saying? Is there limit to pros? And what I mean by that, a pro is a pro. I hear people say, oh, I don't want it to be transactional. I don't want it to be transactional. I hear people saying, like, I don't want to, overpay for this, or I don't want this certain situation. I hear people say I take pros out to dinner. Some people like, I don't do that. Some people, have them sleep over. Some people don't like having them sleep over. Some people hold hands. Some people don't. So just in a whole nutshell, just to try to bring you on what I was thinking, is there a limit to pros? Because at the end of the day, most of these joints are pros. There's a very limited subset of people that actually spend the time to actually, when they go to these destinations, to find actual, Colombian girls or Dominican girls or Taiwanese or Thai girls or Filipinos or Brazilians. They actually spend the time there. But for the novice person that's just coming in to have a great time, at the end of the day, they're just pros, right? So is there limits to them? So that's the questions for the day. Let's get to some of these comments so I don't lose control. Brooklyn GQ, fire. What up, Brooklyn GQ? Diego, my guy in the building. What up? Come truck with me. Salute. Come truck with me in the building. Salute to all my truck drivers in the building, all my office workers, and all my truck drivers, man. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I get a lot of messages from truck drivers and office workers, man. People, hey, man, I'm listening to you at my desk, or, I'll be listening to you in the truck, man. I really do appreciate y'all. Globe really does appreciate y'all. I know I've been limited in the lives over the past couple days. It feels like, when you go 4 or 5 days without doing a live stream, it almost feels like you've been out of the space for a while. Go a week or two, and it feels like you've been out of the space for a month. Go a month, and you feel like you've been out of space for a year. That's just how it feels for me. Like, if I don't update the space or update the channel with a live stream with, it just feels like, I've been gone from the space for a while. But in all actuality, man, we just been working, man. I've been really just trying to put out high quality content to the best of my ability. You know what I mean? It might not be to the highest quality that you might be used to from some of your other creators, but this is the highest quality that I feel like I'm putting out. I feel like we're hitting home runs right now with these videos, man. I feel like I'm confident in them, and they're getting good reception. And I hope this one gets the same thing, because this one I put a lot of work into. Sway Houston in the building. What it do? What it do? What it do? Yep, come truck with me. Yep, they just going back and forth. So yeah, let me give me a second, everybody. Like I said, I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy, man. I'll make sure y'all hit that like button. I want to go send out the link real quick to my guy. So let's make sure that this isn't. Hold on, I gotta mute this because I gotta come in the bit. All right, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. My fault. I should have did my homework and all my work before, but I never got to send the link out. So I just sent it out. So that's the title for the night. Mongering out of control, and is there a limit to pros? We're going to talk about that. I'm going to ask some people some questions, and I want to know about this. It's going to be a good topic, but in the sense of when I'm also looking at watching, and I got people that send me stuff and people that be listening as well, and I be watching and listening to almost every single live, anybody that goes live or anyone that I perceive I like to listen to. Sometimes I just listen to people just to listen and hear what people talk about, or just the temperature of the space and things like that. But I also be listening just to hear the topics, man. And for a while now, I've been hearing people talk about a topic that I've been very I haven't really wanted to touch on it or respond to it, but I just keep hearing it and hearing it, and it feels like more and more and more it's coming more and more closer to me. So I feel like it's something that I gotta respond to, and I gotta say it, and I'm gonna carefully say this, in a respectful manner, even though, I'm not giving the same respect, but I'm gonna definitely try in this respectful manner to say this. But as a travel content creator, it is my duty, or it is my mission statement, to give out the best information that I could possibly give out, right? To an extent, right? If it has anything to do with lodging, food, airports, planes, nightclubs, restaurants, hotels, anything that could help people that value listening to me, right? And it doesn't compromise anybody, right? So you got to value what you're giving out, right? So I would never give out something that I felt like, and me and that person felt like it could compromise them. But if it's valuable information that could help someone that values listening to me, I'm going to tell them about it. Especially if it's a place that I enjoy as well, that maybe someone gave to me that I enjoy. I'm going to give it out. And as a travel content creator, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to give out this information. I would have hated had Flyboy had kept Cartagena to himself. We would have probably found it with, someone would have put it out there. But had he had kept it to himself, I would have probably never got to experience Cartagena during COVID, which I felt like was probably one of the best times of my life. You know what I mean? So I would have hated had he had kept that information to himself. I would have hated had someone like Keith had kept some of the places in Cartagena that I utilized, even 4 and 5, 6 trips in, I utilized these places because they gave me value for and wanting to do YouTube. My first YouTube live stream ever was on the balcony of the Ethnic Thematic Hotel. I got that from watching one of Keith's videos. That was valuable information, right? And I have people that hit me up and be like, yo, thank you, bro, for the guest-friendly video in Sosua, in Medellin. Didn't really get to do one in Cartagena because I didn't like the place. I'm still working on it. I got it. I'm just trying to figure out respectfully if I want to put it out. Because I do like the host, and the host got other properties. So I would respectfully like to maybe stay at another one of their properties before I put out a review. But I just wanted to make sure that, like, when I hear people speak and I hear people, say things, sometimes I blow it off, and then sometimes I'll be like, man, that doesn't make any sense. When I can see it, just a normal traveler being like, yeah, I went here, and they'd be like, yo, well, where'd you went? Nah, I'm not really going to give you my spot, man. But as a traveling content creator, it's our duty to guide people or lead people or to leave breadcrumbs behind us or a trail behind us because you don't know who might come behind that trail. It might only be one person or it might be 100,000 people that come behind you. As long as they're good people with dignity and respect and travel the world at a high level, it's good. It's good for you. It's good for them. So I just wanted to respond to, just comments that I be hearing from people, man. And like I said, sometimes I don't want to respond, just out of just the way I want to go. But some things need to be responded in, and they can be responded in a respectful manner. I'm not, I'm coming as respectfully as I possibly can about it. But I just hate when people make comments that just don't make sense. And like I said, as a traveling content creator, it is our job to put out the information that makes sense. And, like I said, you can't pick and choose the information that you put out either. If it's a value, it's got to be a value. Like I said, food, lodging, transportation, locations, safety aspects. You know what I mean? Even sometimes with the chicas, it's still, it can be valuable, man. We're creating a black book for Medellin, just to try to keep people safe. You know what I mean? Like just a guide of a black book. You don't have to use it, but look, here's a subset of joints that we all know are straight, man. You know what I mean? And they might be able to bounce you to some more joints that are straight. So it's all valuable information, man. And I hate to see, and that's part of the mongering out of control aspect that I think about this space. That it ties into that, where, there's a lot of rules now and a lot of gatekeeping. And when it just used to be information and fun and so that segued me into, that was kind of like what helped me, like, all right, yeah, I really want to get this topic out. Because the last couple stories that you've heard or the topics that you heard have been about, things that, you hear different opinions from people, from whether it's tipping, overpaying, levels of simping, mongers versus travelers. There's so many different aspects. And it's like, man, has it just gotten out of control? Has mongering gotten out of control? Dudes throwing chicks out, just all different levels of shit. You know what I mean? Has it gotten out of control? And is there limits to pros, man? Is there limits to pros? Do some people take these, being around pros and being with pros too far, or is there no limits to them, or is there limits to them? I was thinking about this the other day, like, just listening and hearing and watching all the videos and looking at all the different shit. I'm like, man, at the end of the day, 90% of these joints are pros. So, like, is there limits to them? You know what I mean? Is there limits to them? Trey Poppy in the building, what it do? Primo, what up? Tony Smith, what it do? Globe, salute. Yep. He said, overexposure is a real problem, though, especially in the countries that do not want certain things represented, even if it's slightly mentioned. Yeah. Overexposure is a part of the mongering out of control. It's a part. It all ties into it, Trey Poppy. You know what I mean? You see what Cartagena is doing. Cartagena's moved to a whole nother layer now. I'm glad we got in there. When we got in there, I'm glad I got all my trips that I got. I'm glad I got 10 trips to Cartagena where I can now say I'm actually, I'm good on Cartagena if Cartagena never becomes Cartagena like it was again, because they've moved to a whole nother layer now where it's completely 100% prohibited to be in the clock tower and participate in those type of activities. It's prohibited. It's not restricted. It's not don't be in the clock tower. It's prohibited inside the wall city limits as it stands. But that, as you saw in the part 1 of my video, it didn't really stop anything. We had a hell of a trip. I think you can still have a hell of a trip. I would tell you to link up with a Goldie or a Danger to Hook Up or a Leo Cartagena to make your trip that much more flawless. But other than that, Cartagena is definitely different. And that comes from the overexposure as well. That comes from the out of controlness that was going on in Cartagena. November to mid-December. No, well, actually, I would say October to mid-December. I was hearing nothing but wicked stories, getting videos from my boys. A lot of the videos I can't even show them. I wish I could, just wicked fighting and girls walking around half nudity and people tourists belligerently drunk in the street. And just, it was just really going downhill for Cartagena. And then you had a subset of people come through and start putting out, just quality of content that they had never seen before. So yeah, for sure. 215 in the building. Salute, man. You boys are getting ready for the Super Bowl. I'm getting ready for the Super Bowl. The only thing I'm hoping is my team is in the Super Bowl and I'm enjoying the game. And then after that, man, we'll go celebrate the Super Bowl in Punta Cana. He said, "You are a monger, though." I'm Willie Williams. Thank you, bro. Thank you, because you were gonna help me rein this conversation in, and I appreciate you. The title is "Mongering Out of Control," right? No one is separating themselves from the title. It doesn't say, "Am I a monger or am I not?" It doesn't say. Nah, it says "mongering out of control," right? So I never removed myself from that title. I never have and never will. It is what it is. I call it having fun and enjoying myself and doing what I like to do, right? But people want to call it mongering, so let's accept the name, and that's why it's mongering out of control. All right, so I'm not separating myself from it. I'm saying it's out of control. It is. He said, "There's a reason you keep going to Colombia." Yeah, there's a reason I keep going to the DR, to Punta Cana. Nobody is separating themselves from the space. The conversation is it out of control? And it is. Mongering is, I'm not asking you, it is. It's out of control. We can see it. You know what I mean? Cartagena is completely resetting the way they operate. That is all based upon everything that has gone on in the past couple months. So it is out of control for sure. For sure. He said, Ice City in the building. He said, "I'm here. What are we talking about? Simps being simping?" No, we're not talking about simps being simping. We're talking about mongering out of control. And is there limits to pros? You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about mongering out of control. And is there limits to pros? You know what I mean? Is there a limit to pro? And that's a broad question. So that could be asked in a million different ways. I just want to know, is there limits to them? Like, somebody said to me, you don't get credit for paying for box. You don't get credit for being with a bad pro. Like, you don't get to show us bad joints because they pros. You paying for them. So you're not getting any credit for that. You're not getting any validation for that. And I fought back on it like, hell no, I get validation for that. I was chilling with them. They had a great time with me. I had a great time with them. So that leads me to say, is there limits to pros? Do you get validation for being with a pro? For being with a top, high quality, the best joint you've ever seen walk in the room, showstopper, but you paid her $100, $200, whatever dollars you paid her for her time, do you get validation for that? You know what I mean? Do you get validation for that? Yep, salute to the chat. Pab, what up, bro? Salute, salute. He said, okay. Salute, G. Yeah, for sure. He said, you do not. No. He said, if you pay it, it's not a flex. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's why this is like a, and I love these two-part topics, man. That's that Gemini in me that loves these two-part topics that both bounce off of each other. But if you don't get validation, then that would mean there is limits to pros, because there's a limit right there. The limit is you don't get validated for this. You can't brag for being with a bad pro. You don't get no points for that. It's a invalid point. It's mute. You know what I mean? It's mute. It's like scoring a touchdown but seeing a yellow flag on the field. You know what I mean? You can celebrate all you want, but it's coming back. It's holding. Run it back. Do it again. You know what I mean? Try again. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't get credit for being with a bad pro, but I sure do enjoy it. Hey, again, Ken Apples, nobody is, and like I said, some people read the titles or hear a conversation and think that someone's trying to separate themselves from something. Nah, I'm not separating myself from the title. Listen, it is what it is. Even content creators tried to hide behind being I'm traveling for content. I'm going to get some videos for sure, 100%. But best believe while I'm out there, I'm going to be getting some other shit too. You just might not see that in these videos. You know what I mean? You can put two and two together while you're watching them and figure out how the night went after a lot of them shots. But I've never separated myself from that. And if I have to scream it even more louder, I will. I've never separated from the fact that I pay for box, that I'm in the P for P game, that I travel around the world to a subset of countries at this point in time. And 85 to 90% of the time right now, it only just in Cartagena for the first time, 10 trips in, that it didn't happen. So that percentage went down a little bit. You know what I mean? But if you add up versus the one versus how many, it's still like a 90% average of paying. And I'm okay with that. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm comfortable in my own skin. But then again, we all pay at the end. Yeah, you all pay at the end. Ain't no limit. Oh, Mitch in the building. What it do, Mitch? What's up with you, my guy, DC? What up? Ain't no limit. There's got to be a limit. I mean, they don't got to be a limit, but from what I'm hearing, there's no validation. So if there's no validation, there's a limit right there, right? Can you wife a pro? Is that a limit? Can you wife a pro? Is that a limit? You know? There's all these different, I had so many different questions. I was like, and that's why I had so many different titles too for this. And that's why I just said, nah, is there limits to pros? Gotta be the subtext to this mongering out of control as well. But is there limits to pros? Is taking a pro out to dinner? Because I got shit for taking a pro out to dinner. You know what I mean? I'm probably really gonna get shit for this Punta Cana shit I'm putting together. You know what I mean? So that led me to be like, yo, is there limits to these joints? Is there limits to pros? You know what I mean? I've had a joint in Cartagena that now lives in the States that I had come out to New York and hang out with me for a couple days. You know what I mean? So and I don't get no validation. Obviously, I don't get no validation, no points for that. Because she's, even though she's in the States, she's still a fucking pro. She's still sold boxer in Cartagena, nigga. So you don't get no points for that. And I don't want to skip over the first part. Do you guys not think, am I the only one or the couple people that I talk to not think that the travel space is a little bit out of control or a little bit more wilder than it used to be? It don't have to be completely out of control. That's just the word that I'm using. But maybe it's just more wilder or more looser than it was, pause, when I first came into this travel space. When I first came into the travel space, like I said, man, you couldn't even speak certain words. You couldn't even you couldn't move a certain way, or you would be shunned for that. And it's like now the crazier the person, the wilder, which all these stories that we hear are funny, they're wild, you know what I mean? But like the more mistakes a person makes, or like the more, you know, uneducated of a traveler, of our style of traveler that they are, you know, the better it is for that, or the you know, this person is crazy, or they become infamous. When it used to be the motherfuckers that are really doing it the right way would be the infamous ones, and then like that's why I say it's more wilder now. Like it's out of control. It's, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Or am I wrong for seeing that? Or is everything just peachy keen and everything is just good? And Globe, you're seeing it differently. You know what I mean? Somebody asked me, he said, hell yeah, I give credit. Nope. He said, nah, because you paying hand-to-hand exchange, even though we all pay. Yeah, everybody pay. Listen, you're a monger, even if you just listen to us, right? You're still a monger, right? You watch the content, which means somehow you unlocked the portal and you went down the rabbit hole, which unlocked every person that you know, somehow you found one person and then they unlocked, and you start watching all the content and listening to all the different people that you think about going to these places. You want to go deep down inside. You want to go. You know what I mean? So, you know, it qualifies you the same way. We're all the same. No one's different. We're not separating the title, but we're saying that the title of what we, you know, call us monger, travelers, sex backs, whatever you want. Is it out of control? Has it become to the point now where when we start traveling to these destinations, we are going to start getting looked at differently? Because of all the videos that you're starting to see come out, like your dudes in Cartagena, like the reputation that you get. You talk to some of these joints. We don't have the best reputation as a traveling culture. We don't have the best reputation. I'm gonna tell you that. Them Indian and European dudes have way better reputation than we do. We have the same reputation that we have in the States, for the most part. You know what I mean? We claim we're bigger than we are. You know, this is the things that the joints tell me when I be asking them, because I really be picking for information, because, you know, I want to utilize it in streams and questions and topics. I want to have shit that I could put out there and have valid reasons to stand on it, right? So they're the same stigmas that we have in the States, we have overseas. That's why when everybody was telling niggas to stop throwing money, niggas didn't understand the concept behind it. Niggas thought niggas was trying to tell niggas what to do, but niggas was trying to tell niggas, nah, bro, we don't want the reputation that we have over in the States overseas, right? We don't want that. You know what I mean? We want a different rep. We want a reputation of dignity and respect. Niggas traveling, having a great time. You know what I mean? Really showing you how niggas can move around the world, right? But instead, we got this. For the most part, we have the same reputation overseas that we have in the States, and now it's even getting worse. It's getting even more worse. Exactly. She wouldn't be there if it wasn't you paying directly. Yeah, no, facts. That's facts, Brandon. How many of these joints would actually fuck with us? Myself included. I'm not putting myself out there. I mean, I've had pretty good fucking luck in the States over the years. I consider myself having had a pretty good fucking high school career, had a pretty good college run, had a pretty good, you know, run through my, teen, 18s, 20s, 21s, mid 20s, you know what I mean? But how many of these exotic stupid baddies. Even though a lot, like for me, my personality, even though sometimes it be a language barrier, my personality still gets some of them to just break. You know what I mean? They start to, you actually start to get to see the true side of them, and they start to unwind a little bit and loosen up. But then there's some of them that you could just tell that they just want that bread and they want to get going because you didn't fit anything that they wanted. How many of them would actually really rock with you like that if you took the price tag out of it? For sure. He said, you can brag because you didn't find her and get her, but you did. He said, you can brag because they didn't find her and you could get her, but you did. There we go with the words. He said, like I give Ice a credit for the two twins. I don't know nobody that fucked two twins paid or not. Yeah. I mean, you can get validation for that. You can definitely get validation for being with two twins overseas for sure. You get validation for that for sure. Because it's another layer to it. It's like cracking a bad midget. She got to be bad though. I'd give you validation for cracking a bad midget overseas. It's like some rare shit. Like validation for cracking some joints overseas for free. Those are things you can get some validation for. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. I've always wanted to crack a bad. But she gotta be bad. Because some of them are weird looking. Some of them look weird as fuck and look like, nah. But some of them joints are bad. And I'd be like, God damn. For sure. You get validation for that. You get a small hint of validation. But if you paid, I don't know, it still devalues it to some degree. But it's still, you can't do that. Yeah, nah. When a nigga say he had twins, you can't there's nothing you can say, bro. At the end of the day, there's nothing you can say. Yep, for sure. He said, that's the problem. Who do you need validation from? Before everyone was moving in silence. Nowadays, everyone wants to flex for social media attention. Wow, yes. Yeah, who do you need validation from? No, you don't need validation. You don't need it, but I'm just saying a lot of people want it. A lot of people want it. I've flexed a couple times. Like, yo, yeah, look at this joint. Yeah. Niggas be like, oh, shit, she battered the motherfucker. Where's she from? Yeah, I cracked her. You know what I mean? I like doing that to niggas every now and again. But, at the end of the day, a lot of them will say you don't get validation for it because she was a pro. You paid her. You out there paying joints. You don't get validation for paying joints. Appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to come up and give me their take on this, and also help me rein it in as well. We can rein this discussion in and, get a little bit deeper into it, pause, for sure. But I truly do believe the travel space, the mongering of the travel space is out of control. I definitely do believe that, man. I believe that the way the travel space used to be is no longer the way it is. It's like I said, it's more of like a Wild West style now. Every time, you used to get on here, people used to get up there, talk, you would hear them. Yeah, man, I went here. It was a great time, man. Thank you for, all the information, blah, 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 blah. And I used to listen on these panels back in the day and just like, man, sounds like he had a good time out there. I need to go there. Now it's like you get up on these joints, you hear my, yeah, man, spent, this much, this happened, I lost this, they broke this, she did this to me, this one tried this, and it's like, fuck, or these niggas did this. Every time you post a new story, some niggas got robbed, some nigga got fucking drugged. And it's like, man, this shit is out of control on all levels. On all levels. Niggas ain't listening no more. Niggas ain't listening to information not even information. Don't listen to fucking information that I'm giving you. I give it to you. Fuck it. Don't listen to me. Listen to the nigga that you really trust. And you niggas ain't even listening to them. And then sometimes now it's like sometimes the people that people do listen to, it's like, damn. Now I see why. Now I see why. My guy is in the building. Jay Harlem, what it do, nigga?
What's good? What's good, man? How's everything?
Oh man, just the person I needed to come up here and help rein in this topic.
Shit. What's good? Yeah, I mean, let's go. Let's get this bad little midget out the way.
Hey, listen, I definitely want to crack me a badass midget. You tell me you ain't never seen no bad midget before?
Nah, bro.
I have.
Maybe I need to see one. I mean, that's why I can't.
It's rare. It's fucking rare. Trust me. That's why I ain't hit one yet, because it's rare. And the ones that you do find, it's like you might not have a chance to get that one. They might be too much of a celebrity or whatever, but it's rare. But yeah, let's skip past that part, man. That's the only thing I've been talking for fucking damn near 40 minutes, and the only thing you heard was the bad midget.
That's just that threw me off. I've been laughing for like the past 5 minutes.
Every nigga got a fetish to talk a bad midget.
But like as far as like saying like it's not validated when you know you pay for it. You understand what I'm saying? Like. Okay. It's not a validation. It's more like I think it would be more validation. Like let's say you and your man's was somewhere and he was trying to wife up the bitch that you fucked and paid for money. Like, I already fucked her. How you fucked her? I paid her. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. But it's not a flex. Definitely not a flex.
Mitch, you know what it do, my guy?
What's good? What's good, fam?
What up, man? What do you think, man? Do you think there's limits to pros?
Well, all depends on what you're trying to do with it, but it's really no limits because you spending your money, so you're gonna make it into whatever you want to make it into. If it's a GFE experience, you're gonna make it into that. If it's just you, so I'm saying she gonna come over for the night, you gonna make it into what you want to make it into because you're spending your money. It's just that simple for me. It may not be that way for everybody else, but if I'm spending my money, I'm gonna make it to what I want to make it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that would be the point. That would be the point.
I mean, as far as the validation aspect, I mean, it's kind of like, let's say, for instance, if a chick walked in the room and she might be the baddest thing that the whole room has ever seen. But she might got a number on her that everybody else scared to pay. If you pay it, hey, shit, you can stamp yourself.
Okay.
Because you got her and they didn't. NBA niggas do that shit all the time.
Oh, you talking about? Amongst the world. Yeah. Okay. So you saying, all right, validation amongst the mongerers? You're saying?
I'm saying validation. Period.
Okay, no, but what he's saying is validation. Right now, what he just brought up was like something separate from that. He just basically said, okay, well, yeah, no validation outside. I'm saying that there's no validation outside. Like you can't validate that. But what he just said, the example he just said was basically saying, like right here, us three, who was out somewhere. I didn't want to pay Shorty that. You didn't want to pay Shorty that. But he went and he paid it. He bagged. He got it. So amongst us, he got the validation. That's what he's trying to say. Is that what you're trying to say?
Or if I take her anywhere in the world, you see what I'm saying? The only people that's gonna know she a working girl is if they've been in that circle. But if you took her to your city and you go out on a town with her, they're gonna look at you like, well, damn shit, this nigga got a bad one on his arm.
Yeah, I hear that, but it's fugazi too, because you perpetrating the fraud. She a hoe.
Okay. See, that's all right. So you're saying, Mitch says, if I take a joint, say I bring a pro to the States right now, I flex her around the neighborhood like she my joint. You're saying that it's fugazi to do that, right?
Yeah, because he's flexing her like, oh, look at my bad bitch when she a hoe. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So that
that's
means there's limits to pros.
um, yeah. That's what we're saying. We're seeing the limits and what it is. He's just giving examples of certain things. We're jumping, into the point of the validation and the limits because everything is intertwined. But yeah, like, I mean, to me, it's like if they don't know, like you heard what he said, but they don't know. So he's rocking on the point like they don't know, but you know. That's all that matters. You know
Yeah,
what
I
it
know
is.
she a pro. I know she a pro, but I'm
That's what
I'm,
I'm
I'm
saying.
spending
So,
my money on her.
no,
So
that's
that's what
cool.
the
That's
fantasy
cool.
gonna be.
Oh, that's okay. That's what I'm saying. Now you keeping it real. You want to build a fantasy. It was like, yo, I'm gonna get her. This is what it is. This is my fantasy. What that's cool. See, as long as you keeping it that level headed, and this is the fantasy I want to live out because you're living out and paying for a fantasy. That's cool because you're not being delusional like another dude that'll be like, yeah, look at my bad bitch and like, yeah, nobody knows she a hoe, but come on, nigga, yeah, she a hoe. That's what I'm saying. But you going fantasy wise, I get it. You paying. That's what I'm saying. Fantasy to me is like if you want to pay for the experience, what you built in, like I said, that's why it makes sense. Whatever you're paying for, because you're in that world, you should get whatever you're paying for, what you want, and what you set up and what you negotiate in the months of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I hear that. But as long as some regular shit, like on some regular shit, you imagine that?
That
Like
nigga
that.
X-Ray said it became out of control when niggas started saying they bagged paid hookers. The most pathetic shit in the world. Niggas is delusional. Yo,
Yeah.
listen. That's why I like these type of topics because it's a broad topic and it doesn't leave anybody out. It encompasses everybody. Um, and that's why I said, is there a limit to pros? There's no just one question to this. It's not just about validation. So validation is one topic. Um, you know, it's just, is there any limit that, because they're pros. So it's like, to me, the way I'm thinking about it now is like, all right, since they're pros, shouldn't it be just black and white? Shouldn't it just be, I got this joint and I'm about to pay her for her time, and then once the time is up, she gonna leave. But it's almost like what we've done is taken a passport bro's mindset of, I'm trying to find a wife overseas, a person that's just traveling to monger and grab as many joints as he can and get up out of there and marry them together and have made this. Yeah, I like having joints sleep with me, or I like taking joints out to dinner, or I like having them on the beach, or I might have the same one for a whole week, or you know you know that's what I mean by, is there limits? Like, should it just be black and white, or is there, can it doesn't matter, it could be whatever.
No, but that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
As long as you honest with yourself, like you got to be real with yourself. I'm saying if he's paying for a fantasy, he wants to live out his fantasy. And he knows that I'm just living my fantasy. That's cool. But if he's delusionizing himself, going, yo, look at this bad bitch. These niggas ain't got this bitch. I'm the only nigga with this bitch. Nigga, she a hoe, my nigga. Let's keep it funky. Like, nah, dog. Like, if the other niggas knew she could get paid for it, they'll have her too. So you
Like,
basically lose out on that flex. So you be delusional, and now you like basically want to flex for what? Then it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like if you want to live the fantasy, that's cool. Live the fantasy. But to be like, these niggas ain't fucking this bitch. But if they knew they could pay her, they would be fucking her.
I mean, you're right. You're right though. See, it's simple. I, as I said before, when you spending your money, you should be able to enjoy that any way you want it.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you want to just be black and white with it, cool. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If you want to do it another way and make it more of a GFE type of thing, you could do that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
As long as
it's
it's
just
for
really all
you
to
and you
you.
being, but as long, that's what I'm saying. You catering it to you, that's fine. The GFE is cool when you in the setting, like if you in the suit, you can GFE of course, but again, again, it's like anywhere else. Always is gonna be dudes saying, "Oh, look at him, look at that, whatever." But again, if that's what you're gonna let bother you in your head, that's gonna get to you because whatever's gonna get to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, dudes is always gonna have something to say regardless. You got to look at it like that.
We got
like,
Ice in the
Oh yeah,
building. Ice,
but
what you
you
Ice City.
you paying for it. You know what I'm saying? You should get what you want and what you paying for. I agree with you. But again, like, let's not delusionize ourselves and be like, hey, I'm about to take this bitch on the block and my nigga's gonna be like, look at my bad bitch. When again, if they really found out you was flexing a hoe, they gonna be like, fuck wrong with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. I mean, unless we're having the battle of the hoes, then I get it, nigga. Fuck it, go get your hoe, I get my hoe. Like, we get that, but that's not
Ice,
the
what
case
you got
right
to
here.
say, man? What you got to say about this topic?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Appreciate you having me up here. You know, I gotta come on here and chime in and what the hell you talking? I mean, like, what are you saying exactly? Like, when you say, is it limits? Like, what are you asking?
It's broad. It's so broad. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough time tonight to talk about it. It's broad. So we're just picking little, we're picking the points that everybody really, really knows, but it's broad. Is there limits to pros? So what I meant, I was trying to rein it in by, is it just black and white to, like, back in the day when you just pulled up in your whip, grabbed the joint, threw her in the car, wop, 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 got out, pulled off. That was the end of it. Boom. That was that.
I mean,
That
yeah,
is it. Just that black and white, or
I
have
don't
we?
think it's changed. The only thing that's changed from that is the setting, but that's still the standard. You pull up in your whip, she comes to your place, or you go to her place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like you can't change. If it ain't broke, you can't fix it. Like, that ain't been broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like anything else that's more than the black and white is just what people want to do while they with them. But it's always been what it is. That's the thing with the GFE. Like, if you think about it back in the day, like, if we was cowboys in the old Western times and we was going into brothels, when they go up in the rooms with the girls, they got to do whatever they wanted to do with them. It wasn't like, they might want to slap them, choke them, make love to them, whatever the hell they wanted to do. It's still that today. It hasn't changed. It's still the black and white. You with a girl, whenever you with her, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. But outside of that, like, you know what's up.
So there's no limits to them. Then by you're saying there's no limits to them. There's no limits to
Nah,
what you can do
No,
with
the
a
limit, it is a limit. The limit is, you stay within bounds of what the agreed terms is. I'm paying for a service.
Yeah, whatever you agree to, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
glad we get here, because now we're getting to where I want to get to. I'm glad I got the right people up here. So if there's boundaries within the limits of what you agreed to, then there's limits, right? I'm just trying to figure out if there's limits or there's
I
not
mean, it ain't
limits.
no boundaries, but like I say, if people want to make it seem like it's cool to take a working girl out and buy him food, but that's hasn't been done in history. Like, if you look at movies, if you look at how stuff goes, that's not a thing that people was doing. So if you want to do that, that's fine. But now you're taking a working girl outside of work when you're doing stuff like that. And that's
But a lot
totally
of us
cool.
do it now. A lot of us do it though.
And that's totally cool, but that don't make it you know what I'm saying? That's like now saying, okay, well, if a man want to identify as a woman, do it make it cool? Is that right that he can go fight women now just because a lot of people is doing it?
But
No.
look, hold up. We've changed it all. Hold up, because I'm glad you said that, because now we've also, not only do we, guys take pros out for dinner. I've done it. I do it.
I done did it too.
Pros sleep out. Pros stay overnight with guys. Guys will stick with the same pro for the whole trip. You know what I mean? They'll bring them around. The guys, when the guys is hanging out with different joints, and they'll have the same one. They'll take them to the club. They'll, take them, different parts while they're on vacation. And that's what I mean. It can't be black and white if there's limits when we're saying, well, we can't do this, it can't be that, it can't be this. So there's limits to pros, but obviously there's not, because it's just the Wild West. It's
That's
really
what
the
I'm saying.
Wild West.
It's a difference. It's a difference between, like, people want to use dudes that's successful in business. So let's say a businessman gets a working girl. He might be going to a convention for a couple of days, or he might even be going to a party. Because I've seen this before. Like, I deal with craps, and I be doing like parties for Google, And I swear I've been to a party before where it felt like I was at a secret society party. And all these people had nothing but money. I was looking at spoiled rich kids. And it was like a 70-year-old dude in there with like a 19-year-old girl. And you know what I'm saying? I already knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? She getting some money from this dude, but she's an escort to where she the higher class type of girl. So if you get her, I might take her to a party. Yeah, you can get some wine and food and do all that. That's what he paying for to do because that's the class of chicks that he want to do that with. But every class of chicks don't get that privilege.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, he right on that.
It don't work like that for every class. And just like every class of guy can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't be a lower class type of buy. I can't be a lower class buyer. You know what I'm saying? And then I expect for people to give me luxury stuff and I'm trying to buy stuff for the bottom. Like that don't make, you know, it's different levels to it.
Yeah, and that's what this topic, X-Ray and Diego's last two questions is trying to rein. I'm trying to rein it all the way under that. I'm trying to make this conversation bring every single piece of that in with that, you know, what X-Ray just said. You know, they left after an hour. Niggas don't want to share numbers and want to keep bitches to themselves. And then Diego saying that it's too many rules. Just get on the plane, have fun, and bring your ass home. That's what I'm saying with the limits, with the pros, and the mongers out of control. Has it become so encompassed? Should it just be black and white, or has it become so crazy that there's just no limits to what you could do? You know, because like I said, you got dudes. You know, we take them out to dinner. We you know, they stay over. You know, you got dudes sticking with the same joints. You got dudes cuffing joints and not. You know, it's so broad.
It needs to stay black and white, but what the problem is so much of the information getting out is people like you, me, Rello, Key, Sin, all the people that's doing videos, and they're reaching people that will be like, oh, I can go kick it with that girl. And that's the only thing that they're thinking about. And they're thinking I can go kick it with her and do all the stuff I can do with her that I just did with my ex-girlfriend. And some dudes ain't looking at it like, oh, these is just going to be this type of stuff. So that's where it's like, yeah, it needs to stay black and white because it's going to get people that's going to go down there, that's going to watch us, and they're going to get confused and they can easily be tricked and fooled from what these girls can do. We all have stories.
That's how you get them Western Union poppies.
Who done got tricked and bam, and then there's people that be like, oh well, if he want to spend his money on that, nah, he need to have some people to tell him like, nah, bro, you really shouldn't be doing this. Like, you need to keep it this simple because this is how simple it is.
Yeah. Now if somebody being delusional, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. You know, like from that standpoint, but in 2024. Based on how our interactions with these chicks when we go down there, because before one, see, like back in the day, okay, when it was strictly black and white, like y'all said, you pull up, handle your business, and that's it. But see, now, these girls, y'all got each other WhatsApps, you following on social media. Y'all had a good vibe. You was like, man, she kicked it with me for 2 hours. She was cool as fuck. I'm going to keep in contact with her. You see what I'm saying? So, next time you touch down, she pull up on you, y'all hanging out. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know people that their first time when they hit a chick, she told them, you don't even have to pay me no more. When you come through, you see what I'm saying? You ain't got to give me no money. I just want to hang out with you and kick it.
Now that's a good look. But the rest of them, you know what they became? They became clients. They thought they had a cool show, but in reality, she just filled up another slot in her Rolodex.
Well, yeah, that's true. But if you ain't paying her for, for the action.
And, I'm with you. Then you got it off. Definitely. That's how it should be. If you get it like that, then yeah, you doing it.
But you are paying her. First of all, thank you so much for having me upload. What's up, y'all on the panel? Let me chime in on this real quick. Now, I want to say, yeah, I didn't have that happen before. As many of us probably have. If you keep yourself up, if there's no how you move and how you take care of yourself and how you do things, a lot of us probably had that happen. But what comes with that It ain't no, oh, you ain't gotta pay me, I just want to chill with you. The food gotta be bought, the drink gotta be bought, all that other shit gotta be done, and that's where the line comes in at. Yeah, it is black and white for the guys that's just going out there trying to get a nut. But the guys that's seeking companionship, like I just said, oh, I should have like she's like an ex-girlfriend, but she's not an ex-girlfriend. She's a hooker. And that's where the line comes in at right there, where niggas want to start treating these bitches like ex-girlfriends, and niggas don't want to give out numbers, and niggas want to have a bitch over and keep her for 2-3 days and shit. That's where the line is crossed, because you know what who does that? Guys that are lacking companionship in the States. And if you're lacking companionship in the States, why don't you just go somewhere where you can actually find a chick and do that and not a whoremonger spot? Don't do it in Sasua. Why not just go to a place where you can go to like Barcelona, Spain, or you can go to a fucking city down in Mexico where they hold some women and you can find you a girlfriend? That's the misconception that I don't understand behind this shit. Niggas like, oh, I bagged the baddie. You didn't bag shit, you paid her just like the other 1,000 niggas gonna pay her. Like, niggas is delusional nowadays. Yeah. And it's okay. All I say is own that shit.
That's the thing. Nick, dudes love being, or just like the same reason why dudes like being in strip clubs.
Feelings, bro. It's a difference.
No. I'm saying, but the reason why I'm saying dudes like it, because some dudes just love being around girls that are easy.
But you're paying. But you're paying.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying they want to be around the easy girls instead of being around the girls that are so-called good. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're not going to go to where you just said go to Spain and go to that other place, because they want to try to find a hoe they want to try to find a girlfriend in a working girl.
I love that you said that.
A girlfriend in the square girl that's being square supposedly.
I love that you said that, but finding a girlfriend and a working girl is the stupidest fucking shit you can do. Now, again, like you said, you want a chick that's easy. All the fucking hoes easy and paid. Do something with the one of them and kick the one you just did it out with and go get another one. What's the point? And again, this goes back to the whole companionship thing, and this goes back to niggas need to own it. They're lonely at home, and niggas really going to be around bitches and companionship and have companionship. Niggas talk like they just going for nuts, but that's not what's going on here. That's what this space of mongering and turned into. Niggas ain't just going for fucking nuts no more. Niggas going for companionship.
And is there anything wrong with that, though?
No.
I'm asking. Is there anything wrong with it?
It's not nothing wrong with it, but it's just...
He's saying own it. He's saying own it. Don't lie about it. Don't fake it.
But also, what he's saying is...
Enjoy your fantasy and own it. That's it.
It just show you the type of dudes, the type of shit that's going on back here. If you got to go there and try to find it for a girl that you got to pay for it just shows what kind of guy you are. It's not saying there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like saying if we was betting, if we betting and I bet against you, there's nothing wrong with it. I just like betting against the people.
That's how it's black and white. The guys that's keeping it black and white are the guys who want to just go get a nut and have fun. The guys that's doing all this extra shit, it's something deeper than just going and getting a nut. It's a nigga maybe nigga lacking companionship at home and he work 6 months straight, 12 hours a day, and he working hard and he tired of not having a bitch beside him. If that's the case, let's just say that. And say, damn, nigga, we loaned at the house. We ain't got no bitches at the house, so we're going to go over and do what we can do.
But you got to remember, X-Ray, I'm going to play devil's advocate here, because a lot of dudes can't speak up for themselves, all right? So let's keep it funky. Those are the same dudes that can't talk and can't express that. So why the fuck would they come out and say that when they already feel inferior? That because they got to do that.
Because you
understand?
Well, I know. You
no. But the thing is, so you gotta. I know why he's saying it. Like you want them to own it.
Your actions don't match actions speak louder than words.
But you gotta remember. Let's keep it funky. We all who are men who grown up to be men know what it takes to be a man. Correct? A lot of these dudes are not fucking men, bro. They're little boys and old fucking bodies. Okay?
100%.
All right.
Well, yeah,
So
that ain't never
so
gonna change. Yeah.
so
That's why
whether
you
it's
gotta,
so whether they're
that's what I'm
young
saying.
or old, whether they're
Just
young
like
or
you said
old,
that, I'm glad you said that. With all people that's younger or below you and immature and not as mature, you have to set rules for them. You have to set rules. There's rules everywhere you go.
I don't think there's rules because nobody abides by them. We only go by ethics. We think that there should be etiquette and ethics that should be involved, but because the society is the way it is, you can't enforce it.
But niggas changing ethics now, and that's the problem. You got all these beta males looking at other guys saying that it's okay to do these things. It's okay to wipe a hooker. It's okay to do this. And these niggas are in legions. These niggas are in legions watching this shit.
It's niggas that's being like, well, if they want to do it, just let them do it. Like,
but it's not enough niggas speaking out against it though. Everybody's saying, well, if they money, if that's what they want to do, well, they want to do that.
X-Ray, by your standard, there's limits to pros.
I think a hoe is a hoe. I don't think it should be nothing else. I don't give a fuck. Fuck a limit. It's a business. This is a business transaction. That's why I've been telling Ice and Rello for the last couple of days. If a nigga want a bitch number, you fucking up a business not giving out her IG because that's her money. By you not giving out her number, that ain't doing nothing but telling me you done got your feelings involved in the shit. You feel a certain way for the bitch.
So keeping
that's the thing. For one, it's some people that just don't give out numbers.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. This is a whole. This is a business.
Somebody done called and asked me for people numbers before, just in this trap space.
We talking about hookers. We talking about hookers who it's a business.
Listen. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're talking about hookers, but we're also talking about an individual that is
a business.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you looking past that point. You're looking past.
It's a business, Ice.
No, I'm not saying it's not a business. I'm not saying it's not a business.
What business don't want their information given out if they trying to make money, Ice?
Bro, it's certain businesses that don't be
so
advertised.
All these bitches got WhatsApp, Instagrams.
Have you ever seen a commercial for a Ferrari?
Yeah, of course.
I've never seen a Ferrari commercial in my life. Where were you
at? Well, I live in Orange County, and they have them out here all the time. They got them out here all the time.
So look, has anybody else on the panel seen a Ferrari commercial?
Nah, I never seen it.
No.
Have you ever seen a Camry commercial?
Not even a Bentley commercial.
But
what? No. Have you ever? Okay, let me prove my point. Have you ever seen a Camry commercial?
Man, get to the point, bro.
Bro, we talking about hookers, not billion-dollar car industries, bro.
What I'm trying to say is, both of them niggas is selling cars. You can both buy the cars, but everybody advertisement is not the same. It's
but can you go to Google?
Everybody to see. So
can you go to Google?
Business, whoever you
go
are.
to Google.
Can you not find Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Maybach on Google in any search you put it in?
Can you not find
because it's a fucking business.
Can you not find that bitch number in Sasua?
Ice.
Can you not find the girl's number in Sasua?
Ice.
Can you not find the girl's number in Sasua?
If she has an Instagram, she want people to have it. It's a business. Y'all saying numbers.
Instagram is different. I give you every bitch Instagram.
You saying you can go get it yourself? It ain't doing no justice in your point because just like you saying, she'll give it to anybody. If that's the fucking case, get a number out.
My point is trying to say y'all making it seem like all them girls want their numbers given out.
It don't matter if they do. Ice they hookers. That ain't for you to worry about.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you're saying. You're saying that all of them want their number given out because they're hookers, and I'm telling you that's not the case. And
but it's not you shouldn't worry about it because they're hookers.
It's not up to me. Again, I'm not saying that I wouldn't give their number out. I'm not saying that. But just like Jay Harlan said, I'm playing devil's advocate. It's not up to me to give you a hooker's number. It's not up to me. And it's not
up to chill out with that dumb ass shit. Nigga, hookers, stop it. Get out of with that bullshit. This nigga tripping. Talking about hookers been around before $1 billion. Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy as fuck. I understand what you, bro. I get what you're saying. If you didn't pay and it wasn't transactional, I understand your argument. Once you pay and it's transactional, you shouldn't give two fucks. And if you do, some type of feelings involved, and as men, we have to say that. It ain't no, I don't give out girls' number. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
No, that's what I'm saying. See, the thing is, one, yeah, you right. Feelings can be involved, but they can and then they can't be. However, that's what I'm saying. You could really like how this girl gives head. And like I said, I had a dude on my channel that gave two perfect examples in different scenarios of how he gave some numbers out, and it messed up what he was doing. Not saying,
so what? Go get another hoe. Go get another fucking hoe.
So like for people like you that say, so what? I'm gonna say, fuck you. You ain't about to tell me I'm just supposed to take L's then and keep searching.
Take your L. I'm not about to keep taking the L.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So now,
oh my God.
Crazy it sounds, bro. It sounds crazy. And I go to the zoo however many times. I actually find a girl. I know she working, but she cool with being around me though. And I give you her number, and because I gave you her number, that fucked up all the times and all the chicks that I done smashed and seen. I ain't never really met one that's cool. And because I done met one that's cool now, and you saying I sound crazy for not giving you the number, I give you the number and you fucking feelings for tell me, oh, go find another one.
The moment you see them more than one time, the moment you see a hooker more than one time, your feelings are involved. Yes, the moment you see a hooker more than one time, you love the way she made you feel. You love the way she touched you. You love the way she rolled them nails through your fucking mini fro. And you feeling a certain way, and that's why you're doing it, because feelings should not be involved with paid hookers. No, Ice. No, Ice.
So me lecheing is not a feeling.
No, because you can get a leche with yourself in your fucking hand. With your hand. You can get that same, can get that same nut with your hand, Ice.
That's why we disagree. Because
you talking like it's something that you can't do.
I can get a leche. I'm just not doing it to say I did it, my nigga. So
you can get a leche with any girl.
That's fine, but
you can get a leche with any girl, Ice.
No, I can't. Trust me. I tried it.
Oh my God.
It's not with any of them.
My God.
The Haitian ones get more leches from me than the Dominican girl, so it's not any girl. Oh, every guy is not the same. My shit don't work like how your shit work, bro.
That's feelings, bro. Feelings involved. She make me nut and the other bitch can't. She make me nut and the other bitch can't.
But that's what it is. He's actually trying to say basically, like, that's cool if the feelings are involved. Just say, yo, I don't want to give you the number because I like this bitch.
Yeah, because I like her.
That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say.
Stop making excuses about how you get our girls' numbers.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
I done came down here, got feeling for one of these hoes because she make me nut. Say that shit. We don't care. Just say it, own it, and stop making excuses for why you don't give out the numbers.
But niggas say that though. Niggas be like,
but just think about Rello. Rello talking about he ain't gonna give out a bitch number. He ain't even fuck yet, and he wasn't even gonna be there for 8 months.
Well, that's different.
Come on, man. This shit is crazy, bro. And nobody's calling this shit out. Nobody's calling this shit out, and it's fucking the game up.
But that's why I said, is there limits to pros? That's why I say, is there limits to pros? Is there limits to pros? That's the perfect, it falls right under that. Is there limits to them? Because you got, like he said, is keeping a pro's number from somebody gatekeeping.
That's crazy,
bro. No, that's what I'm saying. But
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy as fuck. A hoe is gonna fuck 20,000 niggas when you leave. You holding a number because you like it.
If you got a chick number in Sasua and you got it in Sasua and you ain't trying to pass it up and you ain't hit, what is you just holding it? Like, it's like, to me, that's just crazy. I can see if you smash, like X-Ray said, and you want to say, I actually like her, and you don't want to get a number up. Okay, that's different. Cool. But if you ain't even smashed yet,
that's crazy, B.
But hey, don't you think like, all right, I get it if she was like a joint that you met like in the mall or somewhere, but she a working joint. So
100%, 100%, Glow.
say you like, yo, say I'm talking to you, right? And you like, yo, Glow, I met this. I'm like, yo, man, Ice, I'm about to go to the shoot, man. I'm trying to find this fucking curly hair tattoo joint, bad dick. And you just left, and on the way out, you met a joint, curly hair tattoo thick, but you was leaving. You caught her on the way out. Right? You got her like, yo, I'm going to catch you next time. And I'm like, yeah, man, when I get there, I'm trying to find me this curly hair fucking tattoo joint. And as you know, that's the one I want. You wouldn't give, like, you think that that's not right to give it up, to be like, yo, fuck it, I'm leaving. Let me get this nigga this joint. You know what I mean? Because I'm out of here.
I'm throwing my dog a bone, you heard me? I'm throwing my dog a bone.
Hit her for me.
Exactly. And let me know how it is.
Set that up. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna set that up.
That's me though.
But and nigga Rello said, hell no, I gotta hit her first.
See, a lot of
he gotta hit her first. He only gonna hit her first if she trapped in the house somewhere and she ain't
Man, that hoe
going
gonna
back.
fuck 10,000 dudes before we get there. I seen that same nigga. I seen the same bitch Gina. I seen the same bitch Gina in the video 2 days ago in the fucking WhatsApp group I'm in. The same bitch walking out of the club with a nigga. The same bitch that he don't want to get niggas the number to in CTG. She doing the same thing 10 times a day.
Yeah, my man Rello gonna go. He gonna wife Gina up. He gonna be the G Money from New Jack City. I knew I should have treated you like a hooker. You ain't nothing but a high price hoe.
Hey, these niggas too young for New Jack City, man. They don't know nothing about that New Jack.
See, with that number shit, you gotta keep it playing with that number shit. If somebody give you the number, you can't mention it like, oh damn, my man gave me your number.
That's what I'm saying. It's benefits to it. It's
I mean, again, there's some cool boys that would say that.
We can't care because it's a hook. I don't give a fuck if a nigga say, hey, this nigga X gave me your number. Nigga, do you know that bitch gonna give more niggas her motherfucking phone number than you can goddamn press text keys in a whole year? She gonna get that motherfucker out, dog. So you worrying about her saying, oh, you gave somebody my number. Nigga, that's game. These bitches got game. They're sharp. She's running game on you when she say, oh, you gave him my number and I didn't want him to have it because I'm a good girl. That's bullshit. They running game, bro.
Hey, I told you the story about how I did my boy.
This is the thing about the Sasua. Look, my fault, Lo. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
This is the thing about Sasua. It's just like I said, it's circumstances to shit. Now, listen, it was a dude in Sasua. I'm with a nigga every time after it's a guy. Let's say me and X-Ray, we sitting right there. I see a girl. I see this nigga X-Ray got like 3 chicks' numbers, and every time after X-Ray get a number, Glow walk up and go, "Hey, bro, can I get her number?" And she was just standing right there in front of the nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's situations now. If y'all, only how you should want a girl number is if you and your partner is talking and y'all exchange pictures, and you know what I'm saying, he showed you a girl, he be like, oh, I got this chick that you might like, and get her number. But nigga, if we both seen her in Sasua, why don't you have the phone number?
I would give him the motherfucking number and would think nothing of it. I got three bitches to choose from. You go fuck one of them, I get to her later.
Listen, bro, before we go on your rants, like you love to do, if we both seen her, why don't you have the number is what I'm asking. Can you
just said some, you literally just hit up here and said some dudes can't vocalize themselves like that. Some dudes ain't really men like that. Some dudes shy. It's the same shit.
What's that?
I said that.
Somebody said it. Everybody agreed to it though.
I said that. No, it's true.
Agreed to it though.
Them niggas can say them, bro.
Some dudes don't know how to get the number. Yeah, so they'll just be like,
even if it's a fucking hooker, that's why they get in the room and try and wipe the bitches and send them money and fall for their bullshit live games. Like, I don't want you to get my number out.
I'm gonna keep it all the way from me. If a nigga can't ask a chick for her number, you don't need to go to Sasua, my nigga.
Bro, they do that, bro. They be out there. You gotta watch them, bro.
If a nigga gonna try and wife a bitch and hold a bitch hostage, he don't need to go to Sasua. He need to be in his hometown trying to find a girl and wife her.
Yeah, that's
They
crazy.
niggas said hold a bitch hostage.
I don't understand where's the fucking misconception of it at, bro. We talking about hoes, bro. We talking about hoes that do this shit on the track. When you leave, they gonna get on the streets.
Pros.
This shit shouldn't matter. This shit got too many.
Is there limit the pros? That's the
There ain't no limit. You treat a hoe like a hoe. You treat a hoe like a business. The minute a bitch charge you and stick her hand out and put you on the one leche motherfucking max and charge you money and put you on the time limit, you treat them like a fucking business. That's what you do.
It ain't no. You do what you want to do with your time with it.
No limit.
She put you on the time limit, and she put you on the time, and she put you on, and she gave you a price.
Ready? All right, so I got both of the guys on the panel. X-Ray said there's no limit. I said there's no limit. You do what you want to do with them, right? So if there's no limit to pros, right, then there can't be simping or tricking.
No, that's different. It's
no fucking shit. I ain't saying nothing like that. Come on now. Don't do that.
Because there's no limit.
No.
There's no limit.
No. Listen. It's no limit.
No, to what you want to do with her.
To what you want to do with her.
No limit.
Now, when I
privately.
There is a limit.
At the end of the day, if you was to go to a brothel, and you was to go upstairs in a room and you was to meet with a working girl, there's no limits to what you want to do. That's what I mean. But once you're done doing that in the bedroom, that transaction.
You take her out of there.
Once you're done in the bedroom.
You want to take her to dinner. And you want to take on the jet ski and on a boat. Now we're going into those categories.
You want to put her on the yacht. You want to put her on
the limit to hoes is your nut and put them the fuck out. The limit to hoes is behind the doors. The limit for hoes ain't the camera. It's not the camera. It's not taking a picture with a bitch and acting like you just met a bitch in the mall and she cool and you just paid the bitch. It's not having a bitch on video and you ain't making no money from it and you showing around on video and shit like that, like she your girlfriend or some shit like that, trying to be cool. That don't work. The limit to hoes is the nut behind the closed door. It's not the cameras. It's not taking the bitch out. It's not doing all that. It's a fucking limit, and the limit is behind the closed doors of what you do and what you want to do. The minute you take a camera out, the minute you post a picture like this bitch yours and she for everybody and everybody that nutted on her face, the minute you got in a video and shit like that, all that's off limits.
And now, hold up, because I like what you're saying. Do creators get a pass?
Creators do not get a pass. Creators do not get a pass. If they not using the bitch because they know this bitch gonna bring them a shitload of like Goldie. Goldie have girls in fucking lingerie and all type shit. He know that's gonna get niggas to click on their shit. These niggas be having girls rubbing on their head and sitting beside them like that their girlfriend. Nobody want to see that sucker ass shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's telling these other niggas go to Sasua and wipe these hoes up. And then they get on talking about, I ain't giving a nothing about, oh hell no, I'm gonna be with her 3-4 days. Just like my girlfriend when I'm here. Oh no, she cool. No, the fuck she ain't. She like that with every fucking body that pay her that transaction. And that's the problem. Niggas get it twisted and think that it ain't happening to other niggas. It's only happening to them when they there. No, it's not. What the fuck is wrong with niggas? Well, the psychology can't be this deep, bro.
It is.
Niggas can't be this fucked up. Niggas can't be this fucked up.
Then you hit my next topic then, because mongering is out of control then.
Mongering is completely out of control. It's out of control because it's no longer mongering. It's something different. Niggas going looking for holiday girlfriends. Niggas going looking for girlfriends opposed to going looking for nuts and partying and fun. Because
isn't that what GFE is though? Like that's what I guess the GFE thing is.
Man, that's just some shit. That's GFE is for the niggas that want a girlfriend at home and ain't got one. That's for niggas that's lacking compassion. That's lacking compassion. Now, Bro, I'm being real. You know I'm gonna bring it to you 100 and solid, bro. I ain't gonna never be on no shit where I'm just trying to talk and say nothing. Think about the psychology of this. Girlfriend experience. Because you're lacking that at home, you want to go somewhere and get it from somewhere else. All you gotta do is find a fucking bitch at home and do it. It makes no sense to do it with a hooker. Who does it with 1,000 niggas a year?
Nah. See, that's the thing, though. It's not like that. Because in the world, like I say, out here with tricks and stuff like that, for me just knowing this other side of it, it's dudes that's in relationship with girls, they got wives and all that, but still when they meet a girl or they go see them, they still want GFE experience. Because some girls might be like, no, you can only do this position and and do this and this. They just want a chick like that's gonna be just open. That's
ain't that girl, then,
that's what
it ain't really that girl.
You said what?
It ain't really that girl. She fucking somebody else, or she belong to somebody else. If a bitch saying you can't do this with me, I'm your girl, but you can't do this with me. You can't do this position.
I'm telling you, it's more to the seduction. It's more the seduction.
Evolution.
It's like when you go to a strip club and strippers are able to seduce niggas into just not even having sex, just by looking a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm glad you said that. Dudes
want that. They want that seduction from the chick that they're going to see, and they also is going to do some gymnastics with. That's what the GFE is, really. So the room, it's for in the room. Like, once dudes start saying, oh, I'm on GFE because I'm taking them out to dinner, that's not GFE. That's not, you ain't about to fuck her in that restaurant. So
I'm glad you said that about the strippers. I'm glad you said that about the strippers. Ice. Look at most niggas that go to strip clubs besides the drug dealers and niggas that got a shitload of money. They are suckers. For the most part. They are suckers or they lack, bro, it all goes back to lacking companionship as a man. All men want a soft leg beside them, bro. No man want to go to sleep alone at night. But some of us handle it different than most. The ones that don't know how to handle it and can't get used to it, they're going to go and find that some kind of way, whether it's paper play, whether it's go get a holiday girlfriend or what. But what you just said about the strippers, it strikes me. Every time a stripper come up on me, say something to me, oh, you buy me drink, I tell them, hell the fuck no, get away from me. I said, nigga, if I'm gonna go to a strip club, I'm gonna sit there and watch you be damn and throw one. You ain't fucking seduce my mind because you pretty and got an ass. Any niggas that's able to be easily manipulated like that needs to be, and these the type of niggas that's going to these places and sending these bitches money in Western Union and watching these bitches.
See, that's what make it worse. That's why them niggas don't need to go to Sasua, because that shit can happen in a strip club. Them niggas ain't even getting no pussy. Imagine when a bitch give you some pussy, how much? Oh my God, that's why it's worse.
But these are the niggas that's listening to y'all though, bro. You may not be like that in the mind, but the niggas that's listening to y'all saying this shit.
Man, I'm telling niggas don't overpay. This is what simping is. You know what I'm saying? And niggas be like, man, I'm not telling people what not to do or what to do. I'm telling you what I done, how I felt doing it, and how overall a lot of people, especially on the other side, this is what it is, and this is how they look at you when you do things like this. It just don't make no sense.
But I watched the comments.
I done did the shit.
I watch the comments when you say shit like, oh, I ain't giving a number out. You don't watch them, but I watch them before I even say something most of the time. I watch the interaction. That's what I do. I watch the interaction that people have with niggas on these sites. And the moment you say something like that, all these pluck ass niggas start agreeing. The minute Rello say something like that, all these beta following ass niggas start agreeing. Grown fucking men.
Yeah.
Grown fucking men. They start fucking agreeing. So yeah, you may do something a certain way. You may just be doing what you feel, even though you saying something. You said it. Actions speak louder than words. Oh, well, I just do it. Oh, well, Rello says it's cool, and I ain't never had no bitch like that. So I'm gonna go over there and do the same thing they doing. They can't handle it like you can handle it. So that's what we say, you niggas with these platforms, Globe, motherfucking Ice, Rello, 215, niggas listen to the shit y'all say. That's why I take it upon myself to get on here and be that other voice when nobody else want to say shit. Because somebody that's listening needs to fucking hear it.
And that's why.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on, Glow. All right, X-Ray, I hear that. You keep saying that. All right, cool. You bringing it to the forefront. You want them to admit it. But how you gonna help them now? Because it's okay to criticize and do all this shit, but how you gonna help them?
How do I need? I'm helping them by making them realize or letting them hear another side opposed to niggas saying it's okay. You can do this.
But let's be real. But let's be real. You really think that help a dude that's already has the low caliber of not knowing he's a real man himself because he has to go through all these things and can't even admit to himself who he is? Let's keep it real. You're an educated man. You're an educated man. Let's keep it real.
I got an answer for that. I got an answer for that. I don't even do this YouTube shit like that. I started this channel for the sole purpose because everybody used to fuck with Rello and call him a pook, and I used to get on and curse their ass out and tell them to leave them the fuck alone. On my mama. That's why I started this fucking channel. You know how many guys I done had hit me up personally and say, hey man, what you said, it really hit me because I was on that sucker shit. I swear to God, nigga, on everything I love.
No, but that's
how many niggas that hit? I'm telling you, that's how I feel.
Yes,
because, niggas hear that and niggas be like, damn, I needed to hear that, bro.
How about the other ones you can't reach though? How about the other ones that
don't matter. It's the one that I did reach. I ain't trying to reach a legion. I'm trying to reach that one. I need, everybody hear it. That's why I talk loud. I want people to hear it. Everybody hear it. Everybody hear it. It may not resonate with everybody, but they hear it. And if they go out and do it and they didn't hear somebody say it's fucking buffoonery and it's crazy to do it and they still do it, they deserve every fucking thing that happened to it. They deserve every dime that they gonna lose. They deserve being scoped. They deserve being drugged. They deserve being robbed because they heard somebody against everybody else saying it's okay to do it. They heard that one voice saying it's crazy to do it. Don't do it. They heard it. They listened. They didn't listen, and they one did it. They deserve it. As long as the nigga heard me, that's all that matters. That's the psychology behind helping people. You can't. You can take a horse to the water. You can't make him drink.
But at the end of the day, though, he's still gonna be a man, and he's still gonna make his own choice.
Having a conversation about something is not gonna change anybody's opinion about how they move. But one of the things I like to do is just bring these shits to the forefront, even if I fall in those categories. I like having these conversations that bring everything into one topic. You know what I mean? And it, like I said, it might hurt people, it might hurt my feelings, other people's feelings. And like X-Ray said, it's not about, trying to hold people accountable or change niggas, because you can't change how people travel, but we can still have these conversations. I think somebody just said white travelers don't, care about these things or don't whatever. What was the comment he said? It was back here. Something about white travelers don't hold themselves or don't care about what they do, but they're not, looked at the way we are when we travel. They're not held to the same standard that we are when we travel. And it's still good to have these type of conversations and check ourselves and say, man, are we out of control? Is the space out of control? Is there limits to pros, man? Is there limits to how, does it just have to be black and white or has it just gone too far? You know what I mean?
It should be black and white. It don't have to be, but it should be. Because that's how you get hurt. That's how you get your feelings involved. That's how you end up being a fool. You know what I'm saying? By doing that. So it should be black and white, but men are stubborn. Men are gonna be stubborn. Men are gonna be soft for the flesh. Men are gonna fall fools and victims to it. But again, it's never gonna be the way it should be. But it still needs to be this space where these conversations can be had. And you got all these clowns saying, we talking about this again. No, it need to be talked about. It 100% need to be talked about over and over and over again because people need to hear it. Again, men gonna do what they want to do. But there's a reason why we going to these places like we're going to these places. We all missing something. Because if we weren't missing something, we would have the woman that we want right here where we at. We can't blame the woman for every fucking thing. So we all missing something, can learn something. How about go over here and learn something from these snake ass bitches and taking our money? How about that? How about the game where we at?
We're not trying to say, Tony Smith, we're not trying to say stop mongering. We're saying, I'm asking, has it gotten out of control? And then I'm also asking, it's a two-part series. I'm asking, has mongering gotten out of control? And then the second phase of that, is there a limit to pros? Holding hands, taking pros out to dinner, having them stay overnight, talking to them after you get back from your trip, sending them money, everything, man. Just the whole entire, everything that you could think other than what it should be, black and white, transaction. That's it. It's over with. Now I'm going to chill, do what I got to do. I might grab another one. Transaction is over with. Is there a limit to that? Should it just be black and white, or is there no cap? Because to me, if there's no cap, why I wanted to have this conversation, and I'm glad Ice and X-Ray came up, is because to me, if there's no cap, if everyone's saying there's no limit to pros, you can do what you want with them, then there can't be simps and tricks in my eyes. That's just how I look at things. Like, if there's no cap, then there's no limits, there's no rules. You can't make categories to shit that's the Wild West. It's no rules. There's no rules to this shit. So I can tip, I can not tip, I can pay, I can not pay, I can take her out to eat, I can not take her out to eat, I can sleep with her, I can not wear this, I can eat them out, I can do whatever I want because there's no rules. I'm not a simp, I'm not a trick, we're all under the same category and there's no fucking rules. Now, if there is limits to it, then
I think there's limits. And I think the limit is in the bedroom. I think once you go outside the bedroom, you cross the line in that limit. That's what I'm saying. Once you put them on camera and take pictures with them and post the pictures like you're doing something special that all the other men can't do, you cross. So there is limits to it. There's limits to it. And as a man, you have to understand these limits as a man. And it's okay if you can say, well, that's what I want to do. If it's 7, fuck it, it's 7. That's what I want to do. I want to be with a bitch because you know what? I don't get to be with a bitch like that. So I'm going to treat this bitch like that because this is the bitch I want. The issue that I'm having is, or that comes to forefront is men don't own it and they try and make excuses for why they doing it. It's okay, bro. Say this ain't what you do. Say this what I want to do because maybe I like the bitch or I like the way the bitch look or something like that, or I don't do this because you'll get a lot of niggas come on here talking like they just fucking dimes in the States. If you're fucking dimes in the States, you wouldn't be going over there doing this shit because you're so fascinated by a bitch that's an 8 or a bitch that's a 7.5. You're fascinated by them because you ain't used to it. You're doing these special things because you're not used to it. It all comes full circle. It's not like it don't take a rocket science to figure this out. But we as men are so far in denial that we'll try and act like that's not what's going on. Even when somebody bring it up and say it. Oh, you just think you better than everybody. Oh, don't talk about it. Leave it alone. Switch the conversation. You can't stop nobody from doing what they're doing. Ain't nobody trying to. We just saying we got to recognize what's going on. And niggas don't want to recognize what's going on and keep it real, and it's crazy.
I disagree, Glow. Black men, especially in Latin countries, we freaking have a good reputation. We deemed as the favorite tourist, especially in Colombia, male or female. I've asked many. And I don't disagree with what you're saying. I'm just saying I've talked to a good subset as well. You know, we both traveled to Colombia a lot. And I can tell from the beginning of when I started traveling till now, I might have missed that part when I was saying that our reputation has taken a dive. It has. It's not the same reputation that we used to have. It is taking a dive because the subset of traveler is changing, and that's sad to say, backpack. But unfortunately, bro, I'm a side with it. That it is. The reputation we had is amazing, and it is still a good one, but it's definitely taken a dive over the past year, based on the subset of traveler that has increased for that. So for sure. 70 in here. Let's get them likes. Only 26 likes. Yeah, man, for sure, man. Let's get them likes up for your boy for sure. He said, why are other races having this discourse?
Fuck other races. We black. We do the fuck we want to do. They do us in a way. Fuck them.
We're as us, we always talk and have a conversation, whether it's a disagreement about something or it's just our natural. It's intertwined in us to have these conversations that are because there's so many different layers to us. They're so plain and just blank that they're just one way. They're like robots. Where there's so many different layers to us. We gotta have these conversations, and I like having.
Like barbershop talk. Everybody got their way, everybody got their view. At the end of the day, is you learning and understanding different points of views because everybody lives different. Everybody raised different. Everybody come from different backgrounds. You know what I mean?
That's what I think that's what I think that the crazy part is a lot of people are afraid to have these type of conversations. It's okay to say that we're out of control. It's okay to say that the space is a little different than it used to be. It's okay. It's okay to say yo, there should be some limits to these joints, which should be black and white. Or it's okay to say, nah, Globus or everybody, it's not black and white, bro. It's whatever we want it to be. That's okay. Shit. I'm saying that I'm checking the temperature with everybody because I'm kind of questioning it. So it's okay to have these conversations. And they change, they vary. They're always going to vary. Some of these questions are going to be so tight that it's going to make people a little like, I like having these conversations that are right on the edge of making people upset, making some people, be like, why are we having this conversation? These are the best ones.
Because they don't want to own up to what it is. That's what I'm saying. I get X-Ray's point. His whole shit is regardless what they bring into the forefront, he's just like, yo, whatever it is, I'm going to respect what you do. Just be real and say what it is you do. Say what it is you're feeling. Say what it is you're here why. Say what it is why you want that bitch all the time. Say what it is why you're not going to give her number. But just keep it real with yourself and stop faking it.
See, I like
exactly.
Tony Smith is going at it. Tony Smith is saying, and I like this, Tony. He's saying mongering does not have rules as long as you abide by the rules of such countries. So he's saying mongering has no rules, so mongering cannot be out of control because it has no rules. You're a monger, and
that's not what your passport say. That's not what your passport say.
That's the part where I always be like, man, and I don't know if I could be considered a monger then, because for me, there is a subset of standards that I have to follow, no matter what I'm doing. You know what I mean? No matter what I'm doing, it can't get way out of control. How it's been getting for certain people in our space. It can't get that out of control. You know what I mean?
Tony Smith, what rules you talking about? So you need to explain that, because that's so general and broad. It sounds like whatever country it is, whatever it is whatever it is. So I need to know what you're talking about.
This is why y'all understand me while I always fight against certain things. I'll give y'all a quick insight. I fight with my boss and my owner all the time because ever since I've become a senior manager or a manager, period, I have a hard time getting in trouble for other people, right? I hate it because when I was a employee coming up, if I got in trouble, I stood up for what I got, like what I fucked up, and I have a hard time as a manager getting in trouble for other motherfuckers. Like it's always been my fight. And that's like the layer of me with this travel space. Like I have a hard time being attached to a subset of people that do shit that I don't qualify for. Like I would get denied for that if I applied for it. I would get denied. It's not in my layer. I can't, you know what I mean? And that's with the mongering. Like I'm not running from it.
That's the real nigga in you, bro. That's the real nigga in you. You ain't gonna stand up for nothing you don't fucking believe in. Period, point blank. And can't nobody fucking hold you for that, bro. I completely get what you're saying, 100%. You a nigga that's like, hell no, if I don't stand for it, I just can't stand for it. Yeah, you nigga to do some shit like that, I ain't gonna be with you. You can do your thing, have success in whatever you do. I ain't fucking with it because you move like that. I get it. Everybody ain't like that. Everybody don't understand that because everybody ain't real niggas and everybody ain't. And when I say real nigga, I don't mean real nigga in the sense that you gotta be a certain way from the street. I mean a man. I mean standing on the shit that you believe in. Everybody can't do that because everybody ain't leaders out here. That's just what it is. Everybody's not a leader. So niggas that ain't a leader ain't gonna understand where you coming from when you say shit like that, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, and some people are gonna say, well, you can't classify. Like Sin said it the other day. Sin came up here. We had a great conversation the other day, and I know he did a live. I missed it on it the other day. I was busy and missed his live where he did mongers versus travelers. I don't know exactly what he talked about in there, but I'm sure it was similar to what we had a conversation where, and some people were getting mad in that conversation because they were saying, yo, y'all can't separate yourselves. And I was like, I almost got to. It's like not wanting to. When I first came into the space, I was just trying to figure out. And I'm like, all right, so everybody's a passport, bro. And I'm like, when I got in here, I'm like, oh, nah.
You can't.
I'll fuck with that shit. So I can't. If that's what y'all niggas are, then I'm not that.
You know what, bro? I raised this question on Razor Rays a couple weeks ago. And Razor Ray said, you know what, that's a topic for another day. That's a good one. We'll get into it. I guess they already started around the travel space. Mongers versus travelers. It is what it is. Some of us are monglers. Actually, 98% of us in this space are fucking mongers. It is what it is. And niggas gotta own it and stop trying to make it like they just traveling for this, because most niggas ain't even gonna go places if it ain't no bitches that they can pay for it. That makes you a monger. It's okay. What the fuck is we tripping about? It don't matter. You are what you are. It's like niggas run around here, niggas get mad at transgenders and shit, as they should, but niggas don't want to classify themselves as what they is. If you're a monger, you're a monger. Own this shit. Oh, I'm a traveler. No, yeah, okay, you traveling, but you're a traveling monger. That's the difference. So let's just call us traveling mongers, because that's what the fuck we are at this point. A bunch of traveling mongers.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, I don't disagree with anybody's point. This is not I'm not trying to coast anybody to something. This isn't my, like I said, I truly believe that we all are, we all travel for one reason, no matter if you're a content creator or not. I just like having these conversations, man, where, we challenge. I like challenging, even myself, challenging what I do. I do it all the time to myself, just challenging. Is everything correct or nigga, this shit out of control. And it is. That I mean, the space is out of control, and I don't think a lot of people want to accept that some shit might be out of control that you're attached to, and it is, man. Like when you every time you turn some shit on, some news, it's not good. And Cartagena is a direct reflection of that. You know what I mean? Cartagena is a direct reflection of that.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, man, the majority of these niggas going, they're going to do what pleases them. My only thing with this, as long as you ain't trying to take nobody out the street, just do whatever you going to do. Some of these guys come from places to where they've never had a foreign woman before. So this is all new to them. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, and they may be married in the States or have a girlfriend or whatever, but the fact that they can buy a flight and go to DR or go to Colombia and be with, a foreign woman, that shit really turns them up in a sense, because they've never been able, to be with that type of woman before. And especially if they don't have to deal with no Spanish like Sasu, where most of the girls, speak English. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy for them cats. But, shit. You can't police these jokers, man. Like I say, as long as you ain't sending them no money, no ridiculous money. If you want to send a girl $20, she fucked up, somebody you fucked with. I don't mean, you just met her and you just went back home and now she asking you for money. No, I don't mean nothing like that. This somebody like no. You see what I'm saying? But don't try to marry nobody out the street. Don't be, buying no cars and all that old crazy shit like that. Yeah, it's some guys, that do this shit that may be, a little delusional. But shit, I can't save them. You see what I'm saying? I can't save them.
Yeah, no, you're right, Tony Smith. It is right now. One location is getting a bad rap, which is weird because the same subset of people and travelers and stuff move to the other. Yeah, I don't get it. You know what I mean? You're right though. It is just it depends on the location. But like I said, this conversation is strictly, about is mongering out of control and is there limit to pros? And like I said, I was thinking about this the other day, man, and I was wondering, like, man, is there limits to these joints, man? Is there limits to what we're, should there be limits to what we're doing? You know what I mean? You be hearing dudes sending joints money and cuffing joints, and you hear people saying, oh, I'm not giving out a joint's number, and, tipping joints. Like, it's just so much stuff that you hear, and it's like, man, is there a limit to this shit, or a limit to the game that we're playing, which is ultimately pros?
But that's what I'm saying, Glo. How do we get to the point to what the brother just said? of even sending a girl money when we just supposed to be going down there and enjoying ourselves and getting a nut? And that's the problem. How do we even get to that point where these bitches think they can talk to us on a personal level and they know we know that they're hookers? That says something about us as fucking black men. Oh, these niggas some suckers. All we gotta do is do them this way, do them that way, and yeah, we're gonna be able to talk to them and get and befriend them and make them think that we that they special to us. It says a lot that they can coerce niggas into thinking like, he better not give out my phone number, or oh, I can ask him for nigga. I feel offended if a fucking hooker asks me for some money when I got back home. What? Bitch, I'm not your friend. This was a business.
I'm not pocket watching. I'm not
She
pocket watching.
She thought you was a sucker.
I'm again, everything that I have said in this, and I'm sorry if I didn't convey it, but now I'm going to answer it. Everything that I have said in here has been a question mark with it. I'm questioning each and every piece of it. That's it. That's just a question. I'm questioning it. And I'm glad, and I'm not disagreeing with your responses or anybody's. I'm just questioning everything. I'm not challenging anybody. I don't care that people take. I've taken pros to dinners. I've had joints stay over before in different countries. I'm just questioning: is it too much? Is there a limit to it? Have we crossed the line? First of all, because should it just be black and white? Have we crossed the line? And is it out of control? Those are just the question marks on it. I'm not pocket watching nobody. I really don't care. You know, I'm not. For me, I'm far the one that pocket watches. Y'all already know that for sure. You know what I mean? I'm not known for being the cheapskate for sure.
Come Trump says, I'm a proud sucker, monger for life 2024.
Hey, he owning it though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what it is. It's like, yo, let any man let any man spend his money how he wants. But as a man, don't be delusional. Okay.
But look,
that's
Tony, this is my whole point of this whole entire topic to rein it all the way around was if there's no limits or if everybody is saying, yo, you could do what you want. It doesn't matter. There shouldn't be no simping, tricking. It can't be. You can't put rules on something that has no rules. That's the whole entire concept, like the whole entire meaning of this conversation is there can't. That's why in the thumbnail I put Simpson overpaying, because if there's no rules and you're saying it's not out of control, this is just the space, then there can't be simps and tricks. Niggas can't be simps for taking joints out to dinner. Niggas can't be simps for holding hands. Niggas can't be tricks for overpaying or tipping. It can't be because there's no rules.
No, but here's the thing. You can't be if you keep it to yourself. But the second you start saying, yeah, I took this bitch out, or a nigga seen you take the bitch out amongst men, you a sucker. That's the whole point. So we're saying that amongst that, but amongst the monger circle,
your old head failed you. Nah, my old heads didn't fail me. I'm a type of person that you can't just trick me. I want to know everything. So if I'm telling you, I hear what you're saying. There's rules. Okay, if there's rules, then what are the limits? Then let's talk.
I'm
See
saying
what I mean?
Behind those doors, the limits are to you because only you know what you did. The minute you put it online, the minute you post the pictures with it, bro, I watched the video and I watched at least 20 niggas in a row walk out of one of the, I don't know if it was the casino and Sasua holding them bitches' hand. What type cornball shit you gotta be on to walk out of a casino and no niggas around with cameras to hold these bitches' hands? To hold these, what type of cornball, lonely ass nigga you gotta be, and what they gotta do with your pockets, huh? All you pocket watching niggas, what they gotta do with your pockets? You holding the bitch hand? I'm lost.
Talk about Simpson tricks. He said, this is the sector of mongers acting like creators, but they reappear from trips with 3 videos laughing.
100%.
Ooh, the kid. I'm trying to get
but
away from that statement, but I
but
felt
but
you loud and clear.
but if your videos ain't about bitches, then you selling yourself justice because you can't even be put in that conversation. You feel what I'm saying? If your videos don't consist of bitches and women, that don't even concern you. If you
My
posting
videos
videos about culture and
everything.
food and shit like that, you feel what I'm saying? It's a
My
complete
videos a
difference.
little sprinkle of everything.
That's what I said.
It
When we
makes a
got to change
difference.
this sector name. See, we go over the hoes and history, the historians, the
Man,
historian
this
society.
Globe is giving y'all every piece. In that last video that I just dropped, I try to give y'all every piece of everything
that,
from day one. You know
that's
what
what
I'm
the
saying?
kid said. You saw what the kid said. He said, I've watched 700 lives of Mongering, Cartagena, Sasua, etc., etc. New topic, Globe. Play a new video or something.
What he said? What he
play a
say?
new play
He
a
said
new
I watched
video.
700 lives of Mongering, Cartagena, Sasua, etc. Had a new topic time Globe. Play your new video or something. Nah, this is deep conversation night, man. That's all right. I appreciate it though. We did play the new video. We premiered it. It's on the page. But I do appreciate you. You said I watched 700 lives of mongering. Yo, I'm not. I think everybody's misconstruing my message. I'm challenging it. I'm asking the question. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to separate. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just asking the question.
Go, they know they just don't like the answer,
They
bro.
don't want
Because
that.
they on
That's
the
what
other
I
side of
love
the
it
answer.
though.
They
That's
on
what
the
I
other
love
side of
about
the answer.
this shit, bro, because niggas hate these type of conversations. They hate them. And I love it. I love it,
yo,
bro.
yo,
Because a lot of truth and a lot of things that they know they do are being said that you shouldn't do in this type sector dealing with these hoes. And that's the issue. It's a lot of niggas on here like, why we talking about this for? We shouldn't talk about this because they know
Bro,
they
that's
the niggas that we talking about.
he said, Glow, drop it. I'm gonna drop the link for you. Nah, I fuck with you, the kid though. I do fuck
yo,
with you for real
yo,
though.
come truck with me. Said, shit. Me and the girl I had the last day, we left Roombas walking down Pedro like we was walking down the red carpet.
Motherfucker. That motherfucker right there, man. God damn.
He said my videos about everything. I don't give a fuck how niggas view me on folks. Nah, for real. Yeah, it's not about that. I'm not worried about nah, for real, Pav. I'm not worried about that either. I'm not too worried about how people view me. I'm just worried about how I tell my story. That's it. All I'm trying to do is just tell my days in Cartagena. That's it. But I also
Yeah.
love this though. This has to be this is always going to be the layer. And I knew this one was going to be a tough topic to fully convey the message, and I wanted to make sure it was clear. And then two, I knew it was going to be tough because I knew a lot of people wasn't going to like. Um, no one likes the mongering topics.
But if we mongers, what are our videos supposed to be about, Glow? Come on now. If we're mongers and we're traveling for women, what niggas think the video is supposed to be about?
Yeah, it's got to have a little bit. I like to give a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
I
it got to have everything in
you
there.
know what the video is gonna be about. You know what I'm doing while I'm there, but I'm just trying to tell you my day, like or that like Chalom. I just try to tell you. I try to tell you, Chalom, my day, what I did, and also convey to you that you should come there. Or like in part one of the restricted, I try to show you that it's restricted, but look at the fun we had. And this is the person you need to go through for this day to get this fun. That's kind of how my guy in the building, my skins money, what it do? Toxico in the building.
Yeah.
What up? What up? What
Hey,
up?
what's up, Glow? What's up, panel? What's up,
Yeah,
chat? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? It's a
yeah.
beautiful night.
What up, man? How's Maddie, bro?
Medi's cool, man. It's chill right now. I'm down here for my cousin's birthday, man. So Friday and Saturday is about to get real hectic. But I've been here since Tuesday. It's been light. I've been walking around trying to get as much video as possible. So I typically, for the most part, before I started doing the videos and stuff, I was only, I would go on vacation and I just kind of live in the moment and try to transition into living in the moment, and videoing it and putting it on YouTube is a little bit different. But
Yeah.
Medi is yeah, Medi's still it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Medi's still it, man. But I know I think X-rated Poogie was just saying something uh about the mongers and stuff like that, man. We was out in Cartagena yesterday, man. And boy, y'all down bad, bro. Y'all down bad, bro. Man, I can't. I don't
Yeah.
remember what. I think we went into Black Diamond, bro. As soon as I walked in, I seen homies kissing on females and everything. I'm like, God damn, is this what this fucking shit turned into? Uh,
Yeah.
I think the last time I've been here was probably like 6 years ago, so it changed a lot from about 6 years ago. It got real touristy. From 6 years ago. But I walked in Black Diamond, and that shit was nothing sweet to look at, bro.
But the kid isn't every. There's really not one that isn't though. They can't say that there aren't. That they not in some way, form, shape, or fashion. Whether they're, because if we're all, if anybody that partakes in it is considered a monger, then listen, bro, the percentage is high. It's higher than Steph Curry's 3. He said that's crazy. Niggas try to act like I'm crazy for saying they say a bunch of cornball dry dick. Whoa, getting lonely. Nope. Yeah, for sure.
Facts, bro. And then fucking there's a lot of white motherfuckers that they stay inside. I think you gotta be level 1,000 monger. The monger or level 1,000 to stay inside Parque Jetas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You staying
Those
inside the
whites, they
park
stay
is
right in those little
dangerous,
hotels, bro.
and I'm not talking about safety dangerous. I'm talking about pockets dangerous. Shit, I could not stay in there. He's I want the kid to answer this though. We got my guy, My Skins Money in the building. He out in Medi right now, but the kid, I want you to answer this because at what there's not many that you can classify that aren't in some form, way, or fashion. There's some of them that go to destinations that might not be considered, monger destinations like the big four, but for the most part, you always notice every content creator reverts back to the big four in some way, shape, form or fashion. You know what I'm saying? Poppy Toxico in the building. What it do, man? I gotta get my gear. I got to get my gear, man. I got to get my gear. Make sure y'all go check out them fire hoodies they got, man. Them hoodies are amazing. Carter Force that player hating gonna stop past it. Pab said, I'm going to places like Afghanistan. Motherfuckers can't only classify me as a monger. Yo, I said that, Pab, though. I said I'm doing all this and that, and I be trying to convey that in the videos. And nah, bro, I got heat for that. I got told, nope, you can't separate yourself. You are still a monger. So I've stood
Yeah.
with it, but now when I'm challenging, is it out of control? Is there limits to it? Now the message is we shouldn't be talking about this. It doesn't matter. It's gotta matter because there's simps and there's tricks in the mongering category. So if there's that, then that means y'all got rules to this. So if there's rules to it, then there's got to be limits. That was only my challenge. That's all my challenges to everybody that says, because I hear people say it all the time, like, oh, well, that's simp behavior, or that's you tricking. So I'm just trying to classify it. So like we monger, simps, tricks. All right, bet. So what are the rules? What are the limits? Because what I see is it gets real crazy. So I be seeing shit and I be like, all right, so that nigga's a simp? Word, because I don't do that. So that can't be me. So I'm not one of them then, right? That's all I be trying to figure out. That's it. He said, I'm here, bro. You know the IG. Yeah, man, I'm a procrastinator, bro. I'll be procrastinating like a motherfucker. It's not y'all at all. It's me. That's the reason why I don't got my gears, because of me, not because of them. So if y'all want a hoodie, all you got to do is just not procrastinate like me. But I'm going to have my hoodie before Punta Cana for sure. For sure. He said, I don't think you a monger because you go to a hospital. Oh, my guy in the building, my fat man. I know he out in Medi right now. I appreciate you sliding on the panel, man. He said, I don't think you're a monger because you go to a hot spot that has females. My next trips is going to be Dubai and Greece, but I've been to monger places. Nah, for real, Diego. He said, I only got my passport to pay for cootie cat. It ain't nothing wrong with that, come truck with me. It ain't nothing wrong with that at all, bro. I'm not eliminating myself from that, bro. I love traveling, having a good time, enjoying myself to the maximum level. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, man, has it gotten out of control, man? I'm just challenging that, and I'm challenging, is there limits? That's it. That's all I wanted to do in this conversation, was challenge that. And I guess we fucking push some buttons on that one. For sure. Definitely push some buttons. Super Bowl. I'm on my lady and the tramp shit. We sharing spaghetti strings type shit. Diego, a monger is when you go to a place only looking to pay for women. Okay, so then what do people that go to a place to vacation, to experience shit, to enjoy good food, to see the different sights and experiences that place has to offer, and then while they're there, they also partake in what a lot of people go there only for, and that could be the first thing they do, second thing they do, or the third thing. What is that? That was what we were trying to figure out the other day on the live. What is that person considered? Because everybody else was saying, nah, you're just a monger. You just a traveling monger. You're not a traveling monger. It's a monger that travels. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get all these classifications and oh yeah.
Damn, I can't even hear.
The mansion, bro.
Yo,
I was looking
can you
at
hear
it
me?
on fucking yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we got you on solo.
Oh,
It's the mansion.
all right, perfect. I had to turn the camera around because the B&B I had sent you.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Kitchen.
This the joint I'm trying to use for the party.
Make sure you book it. Hey, pool.
Yeah, I gotta readjust the dates if I'm gonna do it for this birthday weekend. We might have to do it the week after.
There's a bedroom here.
Yeah, I seen the fucking club too, man. That shit
Hey,
looked crazy.
pool table. We
Yo.
got a driver. We got a cook.
This what we
Lamp
having a
here.
mansion party.
Hey, this is a room here. Oh, it's just nah, it's open. There's a room here.
Oh
Double
yeah.
bed.
Yeah. Pull up on your boy Globe, man. We having
Here.
the fucking mansion party. It
Yeah,
might not be on my birthday though, man. Fuck.
got to. The, so the club, there's a room back here. I'm about to show you the nightclub real quick. It's a little small. There's a room here.
Oh yeah.
Just crazy. A room right here.
Oh yeah.
It's dark. I mean,
Yeah, it's
and
all
here go to the nightclub. Walking in the nightclub, soundproof. See if I can turn on these damn lights somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So we was in here last night. TV, little fog machine,
Oh yeah.
and if you want, and of course they got the little case you can buy your bottles and whatnot. You got the little vapes, Blue Label, Don Julio, Buchanan's,
Uh-huh.
Patrons, all that good stuff.
Word. Word. Yeah, for sure. That's one of the options we got. We got a couple more, but that's one of the options we got for the mansion party. The Lord Williamson B&B for sure, for sure. He said, Globe, we known as men, why we go to these places, come on now, you can do the other shit, but if you go because the women for sale is classified you as a yeah, for sure. He said, that's a trick, Globe. The new he said the new divide and conquer is classification in this space. Every brother is different in his own man. Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that. You know what I mean? I don't disagree with anybody saying. I'm just challenging that's it. We just challenging the question tonight. That's all. That's all we was doing. Globe, you gotta check out the why did he say Globe? You gotta check out
Shorts.
soon come shorts. Oh yeah. Yeah. The shorts, my fault. Yep. For sure. I'm ready. I need my hoodie, man. I need to get my fucking hoodie.
Yeah, the hoodie is crazy.
I got to get my hoodie, man. I'm gonna get my shit. I'm ready to send you my order. In. He said I'm gonna put it up on the live real quick. Yeah, put it up.
Sure.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it on the solo layout.
Oh shit. Oh wait. I fucked it up. You back up. Hold on, Globe. I done messed up. I'm not.
I can't wait to get back to Medi, man.
Yeah, hey, so because I know a lot of people went to like Park AJ, there's a lot of videos with that. Um
We lost you. We lost you. You know they own that Colombian Wi-Fi, man. That international Wi-Fi go in and out. Nah, but yeah, man, that's one of the places we looking at for the party in May. The only difference with that one is the date adjustment. I don't really want to adjust the dates, but I'm willing to do it. Just to make it come together. But that's one of the joints we're looking at. We got like 2 or 3 more as well, similar to that. Yeah, that's the hoodies, man. Them joints is fire.
shorts.
Toxico shorts, yeah.
Yo, the reception out here for them shit is crazy too.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's like, oh, Toxico, let's take a picture.
Yeah. That shit fire. Especially when you go to the Latin countries, man. They like
They
that
love
shit,
that
man.
shit.
Yeah.
They love
Look at
that
the
shit.
pool.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I might have to push the dates back to utilize this joint because it got every aspect that I want for the party. It got the club, it got the pool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
stupid.
and the night it has a sauna, it has a barbecue and shit like that.
Yep.
The nightclub is soundproof, so you know if motherfuckers want to go, to their room and still party and whatnot, everything's still good and everything's golden.
Yeah, I'm definitely throwing the joint there. Like I said, ain't gonna be too many people, but it's gonna be nice. I already got like 4 or 5 that already said they down. And we might have to adjust the dates. I gotta see if they're gonna be cool with adjusting the dates around a little bit. Cause the after week is available. I was looking at it the other day, it was still available. Um
Yeah, do hey yo, this Airbnb he comes with a driver, and he'll get you anything. He'll go shopping
yeah.
for you.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, we're gonna have him working.
yeah,
We're gonna have him working for sure.
driving us around everywhere. Good dude. Definitely look into this shit because this dude, like, they've been taking care of us. They cooked us breakfast before we woke up this morning. Shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah, definitely for sure, man. I definitely wanna do something nice there, man. I think it's gonna be fun. For sure. Like I said, I was watching the videos from the nightclub, and I was watching all the other joints she was posting, and now we seeing it now. It looks like it's gonna fit everything I needed to do. He said, "Globe, if you book that, remember that ain't a boat. Make sure you have." Hey, I redeemed myself from Cholome because I know y'all killed me for not having no joints on the boat in Cholome. I redeemed myself with the video and showed you what we was doing. I mean, we was all around. You gotta understand, man. I've done bringing the joint on the boat every single time I've come to Cholome. I wanted this experience to be able to have freedom to get the fuck off the boat and do what I wanted to do and not have no tag along. And that was so much more fun, bro. I'm telling you, I had a
Yeah, I think
blast.
dudes forget about that shit too. bringing somebody that's tagging along with you, and you gotta fucking
I know,
entertain
I
them and
know,
shit
I
like
know, I
that,
know.
man.
I fuck with it.
I don't like that shit, man. I don't like bringing them
I've
along
done
with
it.
me, and
I've done it,
I
bro.
I
You know
have
what I mean?
too, and that's
I've
how I
done it
know
a
I don't
million
like
times.
it.
You know what I'm saying? I did it on the yacht. I did it on the boats before. Like, I've done it, and I just wasn't into it because I wanted to. And like I said, if you go watch my Toulon video, you're gonna see we had some fun, bro. We had a hell of a lot of fun, bro. We had a
Yeah,
hell of a lot of fun.
yeah, that is definitely dope. Yeah, here you definitely gotta bring your own girls for sure, because this is about 18 minutes away from Cartagena, but extremely safe. They got security here, so uh, they have a security checkpoint at the gate. Um, Once you go through the gate, you go up like a dirt path and whatnot, and Esteban's real good. He's our driver and shit, so everything's real good over here. But you bring the girls back here, everything's kind of secluded. You can be as loud as you want, bro.
Mhm.
The party as long as you want. So shit's really good.
Word back, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm doing something. I'm gonna do something nice there, man. Like I said, we might have to adjust the dates. But we're gonna definitely do something nice at either that one or the other one. But it's looking more and more like it's gonna be that one, especially because y'all are there now, and it's definitely looking exactly like the picture. So,
Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better than the like you got you got a nice little Airbnb. You got a courtyard inside the Airbnb.
yeah, yeah, it look like it fit everything, man. Like I said, we can have people, do like a little cookout early on, and then we could turn that motherfucker from a pool party to the night party. That shit like it's gonna fit everything that I want to do. As far as the party goes, like everything I got planned. Um, you know what I'm saying? So it looks gonna be fun, and we definitely gonna have that driver shipping them in.
Oh yeah. So he got a whole um menu too. So if you're not a person who's uh has a good personality and is able to go out and get your he has his own little, you know, menu that you can choose from.
Word. Yeah, it's gonna tell. He's like, "Yes, that is." Yeah, that joint is big as a motherfucker, bro.
Yo, it's fucking huge.
Pause for
It's
that. That
huge.
motherfucker's huge. Yeah, pause. Damn. Yeah, we gonna go stupid in that motherfucker for sure.
Yeah,
We
this whole shit's
definitely-
inside the Airbnb.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice. That's real nice.
Player shit.
Yeah, that's what we doing. Mitch, you gotta come out, bro. I would love to have you out there. And Maddie. Mitch, you ain't been to Maddie, right?
Nah, I ain't never been.
Man, you need to come out for this event that we doing, man. I might have to push the dates back a little bit to accommodate the mansion, but um I'm thinking, late May, first week of June, second week of June, third week of June, somewhere around there. First, second week of May. I don't know. I gotta readjust the dates
Yeah,
around to make it fit. Once I get it booked, I'm gonna let everybody know, but it's gonna be somewhere around there. Travel with BK. What's good, my guy? Man, we can't even. I can't release it. I can't release it just yet. Once I do the video on it, it's released. I gotta get the video on it.
come truck with me. I'll send you the link for it if you in the back chat or whatnot, or I don't know if I follow you on Instagram or not, but if you tell me,
It's
I'll
good
give you
though.
the link
It's
for
good.
it.
We ain't gatekeeping this.
Yeah,
We ain't putting it all the way out there just yet. It's gonna get out there, but I need to
yeah,
go ahead
it's
and get this event first. But yeah, look at the mountains in the background too. Put it up there, yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the right setting for what I'm trying to put. Niggas need to know. He said, "Man, you gatekeeping the Airbnb now." Nah, bro.
nah.
Nah, bro, we trying to put this party together first. And then as soon as the party go, we putting it out. Listen, you can get it right now. You just can't get it out in the open. You gotta come in the back chat to get it. We'll give it to you. You just
Yeah,
gotta get it on the back chat. He just said he got you. You just gotta get it on the
yeah,
back.
yo, and then listen, when I sent it to Globe, it was 127 a night. So I'll let you figure that shit out. I'm here for 7 days.
Damn, I appreciate the 8 people that subscribed to the channel since the live started. That's what's up.
There you go. There
I
you go.
appreciate
Hey,
all 80 of them, man. I appreciate
hey,
everybody that's been in the building rocking with your boy, man. Like I said, I knew this conversation was gonna. I hope the conversation came across the right way. I hope everybody took the point of this conversation. I have to really go back and listen to this one because usually when I do a live, I can feel the the topic of point. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this one for sure. But um, I still I like these type of conversations, man. I like the conversations that are on the fence line, that are a little bit rough around the edges that a lot of people might not like. Some people don't like these topics. I come up with them, we put them out, we move on from them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that motherfucker is cold.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I
it
mean?
is. Shit, the fucking weather's beautiful out here. Shit's crazy. Um, so now, right now, we're about to go to one of my homegirls has sent a hidden bar in Medellin. It's the front part of it is an ice cream shop, and they have
Mm-hmm.
a freezer. It opened up. It opens up. It opens up, and it's like a nightclub in the back or some shit like that. So we're about to go check that out now and see how it is.
Okay, okay. I'll be watching for the sneak peeks. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man. Y'all motherfuckers enjoy Medi. Um, motherfucker have a good time out there, man. For sure. Definitely, man. I can't wait to get back out there. You know what I mean? I cannot wait to get back out there.
Facts, facts, facts. Well, Globe man, I try to, make sure I get on here,
Yeah, no, I appreciate
show
you,
some
man.
love.
You
Gotta
know?
definitely gotta go dress and shoot out.
Nah, man, y'all boys enjoy, man. I don't expect you to be on live with me while I'm in the Matrix and y'all boys is in Maddie. But Punta
Yes, sir.
Cana,
Hey,
here
that's
I
how I
come.
was like. Hey, there you go.
Here I come. It's starting to turn into a movie.
Oh, hey, if y'all motherfuckers drink tequila, suavecito.
Suavecito, not for me. No suave.
All
Or I'ma
right,
be.
yo, man.
All right, bro.
I'm out.
Peace. Mitch, you up? You still up here?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm still here.
Hold the chat down for me, man. Real quick, man. I gotta go use the bathroom real quick.
All right, man.
Talk to the people. You going to Super Bowl?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be going there after I leave CTG.
Talk to the people. When you going to CTG?
After I leave Costa Rica.
All right. Well, talk to the people real quick about your travel, Super Bowl, whatever. This is Mitch TTC. I'm gonna leave him in charge. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, man. Vacation a little bit, man. And I'm gonna slide through Costa Rica and fall on the CTG, and then take it on to Sasua. Just chill out, relaxing. But yeah, man, y'all boys. I mean, like I say, man, the number one rule in this game is don't take them out the streets. You know, everything else is pretty much fair game. Don't be sending them $400 or $500 a month. Definitely don't do that. Shit. Some people don't agree with it. If you want to take on a date, I mean, shit, yeah, we know she a hooker. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, I ain't pocket watching. You know, some of these niggas too far gone that you can't save them. So, shit, only thing I just say, be safe in this game. You know, move as smart as you can. You know, always put your valuables away and your money away just in case if you are someplace and you make that mistake of turning your back on your drink, and we know how that's gonna go if you got the wrong girl in your room. So yeah, man.
All right, I'm back. 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 Appreciate you, Mitch. Holding it
Yeah,
down,
man.
boy. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy tonight, man. We gonna We're gonna smoke one more, man. Like I said, man, this topic, Mitch. What did you think about the topic for tonight, man? I don't know, man. I'm getting a weird reception
I
about it.
mean, though, well, those kind of topics don't bother me because like I said, I know everybody fall into like a different class. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So, like I say, some of these cats that's just started going to sewer over the past year and a half or two, they've never had a Latina woman before. You see what I'm saying? So they might be extra turned up. They might want to send her a little money every month. I mean, I don't condone it, but it's just like, damn, I mean, you can't, what you call that? I mean, some brothers gonna listen to you, but it's just like, well, damn, can we really police these guys? You know, like I say, my number one rule is don't try to take them out the street and don't send no, no, don't send them no money every month. If you stay away from those two things right there, everything else is kind of fair game. If you want to kiss them, hey, that's your thing. If you want to use what I'm saying, go to the restaurant. You know, that's your thing. I mean, but I look at it like this. Hell, if I can't let her eat no wings with me and have a Corona, I mean, that ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying? That don't cost me nothing. 10, $15.
Yeah, but my whole thing was with it like my whole conversation was with it like this, man. I heard for like the past month, the past couple months, um, people were talking about simps and people being tricks for this and tipping and doing things like this. Um, so my whole thing was that, then there's got to be limits to it. Then if people doing this considered makes them a simp, if people doing this makes them a trick, or people doing this makes them this, then there's got to be limits to it. But then when you challenge people and they're like, well, no, there's no limits to it. There's no limits to it. There's no limits to this game. There's no limits to P for P. There's no limits to mongering. But then there can't be simps and tricks then. You can't place tags on certain things but not on other things. You know what I mean? Like there's these made up rules with no structure to them. It's just like, nah, well that's simping, but that's not. And
Yeah,
that's trick,
yes.
that's not.
So
And this is
yeah,
that, but that's not. Nah, man, it's all the fucking same. So if there's no fucking limits, there's no limits. It's the Wild West, it's the Wild West. You know what I mean? Leave it for what it is. That's my only gripe with it. That was it. So that's when I be coming up with these topics, it'd be to challenge. I'd be looking for ways to challenge the fabric of what people put out there that actually makes sense. So if there's limits to it, I'm asking you the question first. Is there limits to it? No, there's no limits. Then there can't be no simps or tricks. It just can't be, because you're saying there's no limits. Well, if there's no limits, you can't judge me for paying a joint a certain price the same way I can't judge this dude for holding hands and taking her out to dinner, because there's no limits.
okay, now something else, you getting ready to for your next trip. Now that's Punta Cana, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, a lot of people, I never tell no man where to go, but if you're not comfortable with paying that price that's out there, it's no point in you going. So don't get out there, not you per se, but just in general. Just get out there and now you stick a shot.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because what people been seeing on YouTube from out there, you're not getting that for 3,000 pesos. You're just not. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I started that in 2016. So, and I came in the game at a 2-piece then. And shit, it was well spent to me. So that's one thing I've never complained really about. You see what I'm saying? What a price was. If I was cool with it, I'm gonna rock with it. If I'm not, we gonna negotiate. And if she don't budge, cool, I keep it moving. But out there, I've never had those issues. You see what I'm saying? So but yeah, man, you see what I'm saying? Like I say, but some guys, that's too much. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm going to Punta Cana strictly to figure out if Punta Cana is a destination for us. That's why I'm going to Punta Cana. I'm going to Punta Cana to strictly figure out um, is it because there's no direct line on it. Like there's no direct with Cartagena being potentially might have to put Cartagena on probation. Not saying that you can't go to Cartagena. I would just say Cartagena might be on probation. With Cartagena potentially, we need some more destinations. So, I'm gonna go to Punta Cana to see if Punta Cana, where does it measure up? Because I've heard it's the Cartagena of the Dominican Republic. So I'm expecting the price tag to be higher. But where does
I
it
mean,
measure up?
well, see, we'll put it this way. See, what's going on out there now? That's it's always been moving. Like I said, it's always been moving, but it's extra turned up now. You see what I'm saying? And see, their casino don't jump off to 3 in the morning. So if you ain't coming in at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, you ain't getting the real experience out there.
Ooh.
So you can't do like how you do in Sasua or CTG and slide at 1 or 2 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? Because especially if she ain't staying the whole night. But see that, that club, I mean, yeah, the casino's open, yeah, the people in there gambling, but the club part, yeah, that don't jump off for like 3 o'clock after the main club close.
And that's the after
So
hours joint called movie I'm hearing about.
yeah, see back then when I first went out there, it was Legacy. But I
Okay.
think, yeah, they changed it after the sometime during around like the pandemic.
Yeah, I'm hearing
Before,
about that one. Um, I'm going to I'm going to see everything about it, man. I'm gonna rent me a quad, ride around. Check out the food. I'm gonna check out the nightclubs. There's a couple nightclubs in the little square right there. You got Infinity, you got
yeah,
Drink, you got another one. I think it starts with an X. I can't remember the name. And then there's another one that's supposed to be opening up here soon. So I'm gonna check all them out. And then I'm gonna see what other atmosphere. Like, is there another atmosphere? Because I'm hearing there might be, but I want to see what the quality is, what it's like. So I'm going to really scout for the space for the first time, and I'm gonna try to do it in knowing that no one has really done it. So it's a lot of pressure. It's a pressure trip for me, and that's why I like going, because I got the pressure to come back, one, with some good clean footage, two, with some information. This is gonna be a more of information than footage. I'm definitely gonna have some fire footage, and so we're gonna try to break some records with some of this footage that we're gonna put out. But I'm going to discover to see if. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm trying to put Punta Cana on the map. It's on the map. It's been on the map. Kalo K is doing an amazing job of displaying it. But don't none of us, a lot of us that people that I talk to and that's in my realm, that we talk about Cartagena, Medellin, Brazil, Thailand, Costa Rica, Panama, Peru. When we talk about these destinations, we talk about locations, places to go. We know exactly pretty much. I think Brazil is probably the hardest one, but we're getting the information from the people that's been there. When you talk about Punta Cana, everybody says the clubs, but then that's it. It's like, yeah, you got to go to the clubs. You got to, yeah, it's out there, man. It's the baddest joints in Dominican Republic. No one gives you I'm going to Cartagena. Oh, man, yeah, the Wall City, the old stuff. Or, hey, man, I'm going to Sasua. Oh, yeah, man, Pedro Glissante, Bailey's, the casino, bop, bop, bop. When you talk Punta Cana, they're saying the clubs, but then that's it. The conversation dries up immediately. So my thing is, I'm going there to give people more of like, okay, Glow, what's Punta Cana? Well, this is Punta Cana, man. Listen, you got to go up in the club. There's a subset of joints in the club. You going to see them, they going to see you, or you can go outside the club. Couple blocks down the street here, there's a whole subset of joints there. There's about 6 in it. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to look, say like, oh, if you go on the beach at this time, I seen that many joints walking around. I seen the same joints from the club on the beach. Like, I'm going for that information. Nah, there's none of that. I'm going for that.
Well, yeah. Punta Cana is predominantly nightlife. Yeah, during the daytime, it'll be some things on the beach because it's like two beach clubs that's kind of like side by side. So you'll see some action out there, but it's not gonna look like how the club look or how Hollywood Beach look. It's not gonna look like that. You see what I'm saying? But you will see some. But Punta Cana is, predominantly nightlife, um, excursions, shit like that.
But I also know, and I'm going to go answer this question, but I can see it in the videos. There's a subset of mangoes mixed in with joints that are on vacation, on girls' trips and shit too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. See, that's one of the good things saying about Punta Cana. It's always been like that. You get regular women from around the world that come to Punta Cana to like I say, vacation. So matter of fact, when I was out there in May, I saw a group of regular girls that was at Infinity. You see what I'm saying? So you get that all the time. Yeah. You run it. They be out on the beach too during the daytime.
Listen, I'm changing up my whole wardrobe. I'm going with the gear. I'm putting I'm gonna get some bread. I gotta change up my kicks. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull out the motherfucking I'm gonna really get fancy on it. I'm gonna pull out the Cole Hans on niggas. Niggas don't even know about the Cole Hans. I'm gonna pull the Cole Hans out on niggas. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull out the real dress shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to pull out the money to get a bottle in the club. Like, you know what I mean? I'm expecting this trip to be a lot more expensive. The good thing about it is I'm not going to be there for that long. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm going to be there a couple days. I'm really just going for a fact-finding trip, and I'm going to enjoy myself while I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, but I'm expecting to spend probably half of what I would spend in a week in the couple days that I'm going to be there. Just on trying to get as much of the experience as I could get and come back and tell enough with what I got. So I'm gonna have to spend a little bit more is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, in low key, Punta Cana is it got two different sides. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, they got like they got two different beaches. You see what I'm saying? Like you got the Los Corrales Barbados side. Then you got Macau Beach. You see what I'm saying? Macau Beach maybe probably like about 15, 20 minutes away from, the other beach. But yeah, you should be able to, definitely get some good footage out there.
Yeah, I'm definitely going. Never regular, only premium, Stay Toxico, Globetrotter, TTC, the Travel Collective. All three of those brands, we gonna come together and do some work. Never regular, only premium, Travel Collective, Globetrotter, TTC. We got some good Punta Cana collaboration coming out. So it's gonna be a lot of collaboration and good. We're gonna put out some great content. But I'm really going also. I gotta go to find out. I gotta get the information. I gotta figure out if Punta Cana is Punta Cana for us. You know what I mean? Can Punta Cana replace Cartagena for right now, or can it not replace Cartagena, but can it be another place on the map? Because no, it's not really on the map. Really, it's there, but you can't really. There ain't no information on it. There ain't no direct information. I'm gonna go in and tell you, like, listen, yeah, it's a great destination, but this is for the big dogs, and that's what I'm thinking. From the research that I'm doing, Punta Cana is for the big dogs. Like,
I mean,
you better go in there with your bag right.
Yeah, because I'm saying the places like I've only stayed in like, with the exception of this past May.
Yes.
Yes. On the beach.
Punta Cana, and, you take that baccarat.
When you get a chance, look up Villa Pandora. Hold on.
You're breaking up.
I'm good now? Hold on.
Yeah, you good now.
Okay, yeah. When you get a chance, look up Villa Pandora on Los Corrales Beach. That was
yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I want to go to Coco Bongos.
Oh, Coco Bongo, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Coco Bongo, yeah.
Lit. I'm gonna be in that motherfucker drunk as a motherfucker, running around like dancing with all the little motherfucking Spanish. Because Spanish women are friendly as a motherfucker, so they'll dance with you just for fun, and you never know you'll dance your way into some cheeks. I'ma definitely
Um,
be in kind of flirting like a motherfucker.
yeah, you see what I'm saying? That
'Cause
guy,
I ain't got no, that's the thing I like about destinations like this, right? This is like for me, for like a person like me, the destination like that becomes so easy for me to get free joints because I flirt with no conscience because I don't care. Because if you turn me down, it don't matter. I'm still getting some cheeks tonight. Like I don't really give a shit. So like, it has worked. It like that's how it worked for me in Cartagena. I just was like, man, I don't give a shit. I'm just about to flirt with this joint, and if she turned me down, it don't matter because I got another joint on the way. So like, it is what it is. Like that, and that's how I'm gonna be in Punta Cana. Like, what if I see a joint on fucking a wedding? I'm gonna be like, yo, get them some drinks, yo. Yeah, come over here, party with me. Let's go, yeah, get in the VIP. Let's go. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be real friendly with the females in Punta Cana, the regular joints, the foreign
yeah,
joints, everything.
yeah. You definitely can do it that out there. What I tell people mainly about Punta Cana is if you a person that's been grinding, you want to take a vacation, relax, and then kill it at nighttime on the club scene, you straight.
Word.
Because it got the club action for you. It got the after
And
hours for you. So
I'm
however
import.
you want to play it.
I'm gonna import too, because I got a couple joints in Santo Domingo that I've been wanting to see, and I never haven't gotten a chance to get up with them because every time I'm in the zoo, they're back in Santo Domingo, and then when they're in the zoo, I'm back in the States. And I was talking to one of them, and they was like, "Oh yeah, it's way easier for me to get to the fucking Punta Cana than the Sasua, so for sure."
Yeah, that's a
So,
quick ride from Santo Domingo for them.
and they was like, "Oh, that's perfect because that's after Super Bowl, so I'm definitely gonna be back in Santo Domingo then, so that's perfect." So I'm like, "Yeah." So that's what I'm gonna be doing the daytime actions on, and then I send them back to Santo Domingo because I seen some joints in the videos with Kalo K that I was like, man, I can't tell if that joint is if they on the fucking menu or not, because if they're on the fucking menu, I don't give a shit what she say.
Hey,
Cause it's
if it's one of the main ones, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, she's on the menu. You see what I'm saying? And she hopped on the moto right when Infinity was closing when I was there in May. I guess she was going over to the casino, but it's just like she slid right through my fingers, basically.
damn.
Yeah.
When you going, Globe? I'm going next month, bro. Going February, man. I'm going February, bro. Towards the end after Super Bowl. I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Colombia for Super Bowl, but um, should my team continue to play as good as they're playing, I want to spend this moment with my son because he's a diehard Ravens fan. I'm a diehard Ravens fan. He might be more of a fucking Ravens fan than I am, which I would have never thought. Um,
Mhm.
and we got a big event set up for Sunday. And should they pull it out, I don't want to be overseas. So I'm gonna go after. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. We had a deep conversation tonight. Um, I don't know if this is one of them ones where I'm feeling a little indifferent about it. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like I didn't accomplish, or we didn't accomplish the topic that I wanted to accomplish. I don't know if it's because everybody rushed off. Because I know I know Ice had a live set up for tonight as well. I appreciate them for coming on.
Mhm.
But I know they had a live setup, so um, I'm gonna go back and play this for sure and see. Usually I can judge it immediately while the live is going on, but this one I feel like I don't know. I'm a little indifferent about this live. Um, but I
It's
hope
gonna
everybody.
always be like an ongoing conversation.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure
Yeah,
my
it's
point
gonna
of
always
view
be
is
an
not.
ongoing.
Because niggas will get off, you'll get off the live and a couple of days will go by, and then you will look and the message will be that Globe said he's not a monger, and dude shouldn't be doing this with pros, and he's judging people's pockets, and that was not the message for tonight. The message was challenging the standard of what everybody thinks about, pros and mongering. It was challenging a portion of that standard. And what we were challenging is mongering out of control, and then are there limits to pros? Is taking a pro out to dinner going too far? Is sleeping with a pro overnight going too far? Is holding hands with pros, and all the different shit that niggas do and we do in this travel space, me not separating myself from it at all. That's what tonight was about, and I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. We'll go a little bit longer, and then we're gonna get up out of here. So you going to you going to you said you're going to Cartagena, Costa Rica? Cause I know you be traveling, man.
And then then those out in the school because it's gonna be my last trip for a minute.
You going to Halloween?
So now more times than likely
I'm gonna be there for Halloween.
Nothing could possibly change.
We got something planning similar to what we're trying to do in Medi. We're gonna have a private event
okay.
We're gonna have a private event. It's not gonna be nothing that we're plastering. It's gonna be a private event in Sosua for Halloween. And we might be getting somebody to get out there that everybody would love to see out there. So we working on the details. Seahawk in the building, my guy. Video fire, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I worked hard on that video. I worked so hard on that video that I'm not even starting part 2. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this weekend and get ready for these Ravens games. Because I'm telling you, that video, I'm out of creative energy for a while. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. You boys definitely had a huge part in helping to create that video. And tell your boy I did him good, man. Tell him I cut him out real good, man. You know what I'm saying? I did him good. But yeah, man, that was some great content. I had fun making that content. I had fun that whole entire night. Yeah, man, and part 2 is gonna be good. Part 2 is definitely gonna be good as well. I don't know if part 2 is gonna live up to part 1 though. Like the first night was the best night for me in Cartagena. The boat party was the best day, and I've already told both of them stories in the first 2. And it's like, now I got a shit ton more content though. I got a shit ton more content coming out. Like, I know my guy, what was my guy? My guy was going, the kid, he was going in on us. He said, niggas trying to hide themselves. That's content creators coming back with 3 videos. Bro, I got some heat this time though, bro. I feel you. I've done that. I've dropped a couple videos, and that was the end of that trip. Now I'm trying to separate myself this time around, and I hope the last 2 videos have started to push me in that direction. But I got enough to last to Punta Cana, but I got at least 4 or 5 more videos in the clip. I got these Moto Chronicle videos that I'm gonna drop. They're like on some, cheesy editing skill type. I'm just playing around with some shit that I was just fucking around with vlogging, and it actually came out to be pretty decent. I was just fucking around practicing, and I was like, man, this isn't bad. I could put this out right now, and it'd be my early vlogging skills, and I'm not be mad at it. So 100. He said, we in Punta Cana in March, gonna miss you by a few weeks. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's all right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going. I'm going because I feel like everybody is booking their trip to Punta Cana in the next coming months. So your boy Globe
they see the action.
I got y'all, man. Your boy Globe is going. And I'm gonna get all the information I can for everybody, and I'm gonna have a blast, and y'all gonna have a blast watching this content because we're about to have some fun. And it's gonna be the Punta Cana trip is gonna be simping at the highest level for me. If that's what you think is gonna tell you this,
I'm gonna tell you this, right?
You, my guy, be upset with me next. You might be upset with me over here next week, man. Me and Carter Forward, I got some contractual duties that I just gotta hold up. I've just been busy, man, and I haven't I just want to create the video around it first before I fully fall in love with it and lock it in. So once I get my contractual duties and I do the actual, I got to sit down this week and do that. I just been busy with part one. Me and Carter 4 got some shit. I like it. I love it more than like it. I gotta match it to the video. And once I match it to the video, I'm gonna uphold my contractual duties, and y'all gonna get to see that. That's gonna probably be next week for sure. That I'm gonna do that. I just gotta get. I'm telling you, when I tell you every video that I've put out, even the corny ones and the ones that I don't feel like were up to par, even them I still put time into them. But every video that I've put out thus far hasn't been really that difficult. Even the ones I feel like that have stepped up, they weren't that difficult. Like the Chalone video, which I felt like was definitely another step in my content creation. That was so fun creating that one and editing that one. It was like just hella fun. I had so much fun doing. This one was fun up until a point it became stressful. Like the voiceovers, I want to tell y'all, it took me 30 or 40 takes. That voiceover in the beginning is like take 45, 46 to find, and that's why it's 2 parts. A lot of times when you hear the second part come in, that's just because I got tired of doing so many takes that I just broke it up. Like, all right, now I'm gonna just do it in pieces. Because I like they used to, back in the day when I was trying to rap, they used to call me one take shorty. Because I would just get up there, rapping it, and that was it. Whatever it was, that's what I gave you. But yeah, man, that this video drove me fucking insane. Carter, why? Don't tell me you rapping another nigga again. Ersky, yo, that shit, I can't wait, bro. I'm telling you, I just gotta get my ass in the fucking production mode, match it to what I wanted, and once I do that, then uphold my contractual duties, and we go get that out of there. Man, I'd rather listen to a SoundCloud rapper than anything that Carter 4. Nah, this one gonna upset. This one might upset some fucking people, man, because this one might be the hottest one. That's why I'm trying to match it up perfectly before we do anything. But yeah, we about to do something with it for sure. He said, X-Rated Pookie, yeah, I'm excited to go. I got a lot of excursions planned also, for sure, man. I appreciate every single person rocking with your boy as always, man. I appreciate everybody that checked out the video, part 1. I hope y'all go check out part 2 when it come out. Go check out the Chalone videos. But yeah, man, part 1 was difficult, man. I took a lot of chances with that video. Mixing in the interview style, vlog style, with the music and the narration. It's kind of like, it's got a lot of moving parts to it, man. And it literally took me about 4 or 5 days, 6 days. It took a lot. It took me a long time to cook that up. I put a lot of hours into that, man. A lot of hours into that video. And it's still not there yet. Because I put so many hours into that and I match it to something else, and people's fucking sneak peeks that they drop, are 10 times better than the whole 8 minutes that I dropped. And that's the standard. And when you measure yourself to the standard, when you're trying to be better than the standard, these are the videos that you're starting to get. That y'all are going to start to see. You're just going to start to see me take more and more chances, get more and more better with the editing. I'm taking more chances with the editing. You got to remember, the editing got to make sense. Anybody can just get up on a software and just play with transitions and flipping it. And it's easy to play with transitions and making the screen change and, having pages flip. And, having it slow down and speed up. That shit is easy, man. I be trying to get it down to detail and have it make sense. Like everything to me got to make sense. I watched that's why I say this one was so stressful. I just want to take y'all into my mind real quick. I watched that video. That's probably why I'm not going to watch it again. because I watched it like 75 times. I'm not even gonna lie to you before I released it. Just because I took so many chances with it, and it's got so many moving parts to it. This motherfucker's like a watch, bro. It's like putting together a watch. That motherfucker got so many moving, intricate parts to it that you don't see. That you only see the video. And to some people, it might be so basic. And because I know to their video, when I think about how good their videos are, and I'm looking at their videos, and you could just see how good their videos are, I can only imagine the intricate details to putting that together. Because like I said, this last one that I put out, and like I said, I reached for on this one. I reached to just because I want to separate myself. And like I said, I'm trying to be better than the standard. I'm trying to be better than, I go to and watch and I look at people's comments. Like I be studying this shit like art, bro. And I look at their comments and I go to all the people that are the standard. And I look at the people's comments, and the same people, they comment on other people's, and then they go to other people's and they be like, nah, this isn't that good. Then they go to other people's like, this isn't that good. And I will be like, nah, it isn't really that good. And so they're being truthful. So I'm like, okay, this is the standard. My content has to be to that level. So this video was that, it was that, that's what I was trying to convey in this video. So I hope everybody liked it. He said, I'm ready to hear Carter 4 talk this. He said, I'm rap mongering. Nah, Carter 4 got some shit, man. I'm telling y'all, I just got to do my part. That's it. Carter 4 did his part. And then, like I said, the only thing I'm waiting for right now is I got to match it to the video and get to work on it, and then hold up my contractual duties. I just been busy with the video and Punta Cana, so that's it. Well, it's gonna come out next week for sure, because I'm gonna uphold my end of the deal. He said, that edit shit hard, bro. Listen to me as we close this out. Again, I appreciate everybody that always rocks with your boy. We starting to build our core following, man. I really do. We are, and you know what I love about what we're building our core following on is we're building our core following on what I wanted to be built on, and that's traveling. Because we're building our core following on people that we're actually meeting around the world. Obviously, there's going to be some people that are going to be a part of this channel that we might not never get to meet. But for the most part, we're really meeting all of our subscribers, man. And that's what's great. And that's what I love about the fact that I travel so much, is that I'm going to have an opportunity over the next couple years to really meet a lot of my subscribers and people that really just fuck with your boy. And everybody going to tell you, man, that nigga Globe is a good, chill nigga to be around. I'm an even nigga. Yeah, man, that's what I love about this travel space. But yes, come truck with me. The editing shit is hard, bro. Especially with, like, if you're just aimlessly putting out videos and you're not going towards a standard, then yeah, you don't care. Like, you ain't got no. It don't matter to you, because that's just you just put. I'm not saying that the videos might be whack. I'm just saying you're not measuring yourself up to a standard. So you're just putting videos out, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's your videos, and that's the way you want to put them out. I'm measuring myself to a standard, and I'm trying to measure myself to a standard that's the best in the game, and that's what I'm shooting for. I'm shooting for the best content creators in the game. I want to be better than the nigga that just walked in the building. I want to be better than these guys. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be better than them. Like, I now want to be better than the plaque holders. That's who I consider my targets, are the plaque holders. If you don't have a plaque, I don't, it's not that I'm disrespecting you. I just don't see you, because I'm looking past that. I'm trying to see the standard of the top. And that's what I'm on right now. So that's what I'm trying to convey in these videos. He said the narration and transition effects in part 1 was dope. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I took a long time putting that motherfucker together. But now I'm off of it. It's done. It's time to work on YouTube. And I'm on to part 2. And that's what's so crazy about the content creation. And I think it was Swells that said that, man. Swells said, you drop the fucking content and you move on. And that's it. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is. I fought putting this video together. I was pissed off, happy, stressed out, mad, stopped working on it. You know what I mean? And then came back to it, got it out, put it out, finished it, done. It's over with. Part 2. Now I'm stressed to put part 2 out. He said I tried it on my channel. I had bought a MacBook just to edit my videos. After a while, I was like, man, fuck this shit. Yeah, you got to be committed, bro. You got to be committed to this whole entire game of this YouTube. You know what I mean? You got to be committed to, you know, like me. You know, I wanted to take a break from live streams, but I'm like, man, I don't want to destroy the momentum either. We got a lot of good momentum right now on the live stream side. But I'm not thinking about it just on that anymore. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make sure I give each side enough time. So I'm spending, you know, time with the live streams, time with the videos, and time with the shorts, time with the whole entire brand. So it's stressful, bro. You got to be committed to this shit if you want to actually make it. Like I said, I want a plaque. And I'm not going to stop until I at least try my hardest to get there. If I don't get it, that's cool. But I would love to be stuck at, you know, 30, 40, 50,000 striving to get it. And then just finally being like, all right, I'm done with this shit. You know, we got the 50, 30, 40, 50,000. We didn't make it, but damn, look how far we came. We got 30,000 people or 40,000 people to click subscribe. So that's the thinking process. V Swells, he said, oh man, not Guapo the target. You got what I want. You is the Patrick Mahomes to my story right now, man. You got what I want. You in the way, man. You're in the way, V Swells. You're in the way, man. Unfortunately, bro, you're in my way. I got to get you guys out of my way, man. You guys are in my way. You guys just get out of the way. You know what I mean? Nah, man. That's the standard, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I shoot for the top. So if I shoot for the top and land in the middle, man, well, the middle is like 50,000. So I'm good with that.
For sure.
I'm good with that. He said, X-Rated Blue, Colombia has a lot of history and nice landscape. My great-grandparents. I think Diego behind a little bit. What Shaggy said, Globe, you doing good work, Facto. Nah, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, now the pressure is going to be part 2. How do I make part 2 better than part 1? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Psych. I got some shit for part 2. Part 2 going to be different because part 2 going to be me in the village. So that's going to be some shit niggas ain't even seen before. I'm going to be inside the village. I got to figure out how I'm going to bring that story together. Let me see. See if I can do a quick peek as to what I got set up for part 2. Hold on. Stay with me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got plenty enough for part 2. So part 2 is going to be the couple scenes from the beach. Not too much. Couple scenes from the beach. And then, oh, yeah. Part 2 going to be good. Y'all going to like part 2. What did y'all think about that motherfucking, the intro? Let me play it real quick. Hold up. What did y'all think about this intro, man? Because I fell in love with this motherfucker. I'm keeping it for the whole series. So it will be the intro for the whole entire series. So hold up. It will be the intro for the whole series, and the ending is going to be the ending for the whole series. I'm keeping both of those pieces because I just fell in love with those motherfuckers. Can you see the screen, Mitch? Come along with me while I spend a week in one of my favorite places. Mitch, can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Holiday, I needed to unwind. So I figured you couldn't go wrong with Cartagena. It just so happened, a couple days before we were due to arrive, the new mayor put in a lot of restrictions. No, right here. This intro right here,
club,
I'm keeping this.
close down the clock tower. Does that affect the trip? You be the judge. Follow along in this series for more to find out if the restrictions affected any part of the trip, or is Cartagena still Cartagena?
I thought this motherfucker shit was cool. I did that on accident. I promise you I did that on accident. I ain't even mean to get this shot like this. This shot right here, where did I got it on accident?
Shut down a bunch of clubs, close down the clock tower. Does that affect the trip?
I was trying to fucking I was trying to get the fence line, but I couldn't get the camera to focus. So then finally I got it to focus because it kept blurring up for some reason.
Close down the clock tower. Does that affect the trip? You be
and
the
then as I was walking, I was trying to
get
the line focused up, and I caught this nigga riding by. And I'm like, yo, that shit was cool as fuck right there. That nigga just rode by me like that. But yeah, man, I liked that intro. And then the exit.
Como la casa de papel no es un secreto que quiero darte escondidas. Yeah, no es un secreto que guardado pose solo para ti. No es un secreto que lo sacar en tu vida. Yeah, no es un secreto.
I just thought it went with the whole entire title of the you know, the restriction. I felt like the intro and the exit, you know, gave it. And then we was out here with Danger.
Cartagena's still popping, baby. Yeah, this is my city, man. One of the down for my city, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that.
Everything you ain't hearing on the internet, don't buy it. I got the real music. You see what I'm saying?
I can tell you this: it was a lot easier to film with Danger. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I was able to get a lot of this content because I was with him. This shit was funny as hell. This was so funny.
What's your boy going in the search for some food?
Watch this shit.
We hit this nail in the coffin on the first location. Yosemite.
Well, as you can see. Hey, yo, so I'm sitting there, bro. I'm like, all right, this is a perfect moment for me to grab some vlog videos. Just to let you know, just do some raw vlogging while we eating. Soon as I press play on the camera, here come these niggas with the fucking Wakanda forever. I'm like, bruh, and you know, what's funny is I should have kept the whole thing, but I stopped the camera and put the phone down and was like, damn, bro, I'm trying to eat. And that's when they walked away. And then that's when I started it back up. That shit was funny as hell. See, the myth is true. In Gethsemane, trying to relax, have some good food, but that vlog a little bit. That was another part that I took a chance on, putting that in there. And then this is probably the most I took a chance on editing was right here. This 10, 15 second frame, 20 second frame. I really took a chance on just trying to edit and play around. Just try to expand myself a little bit more and understand what I can do and what I can do. What looks good and what don't look good. You gotta take chances sometimes. I took some chances with this software right here. I thought I matched it up pretty good. We was wildin', bro. My guy Steve, them boys is wild, man. I'll travel anywhere with you. Shorty right here was a vibe. No es un secreto, ya no es un secreto. I like creating with them. Secreto como las patas de un narco. Yo sé que si voy a ver mi patito del palco. Yo a ti te canto toda la noche entera. No te coseo y te como. And that's what I was talking about today, like with the limits. Is there limits to them? And then like, do creators get a pass? Like, which somebody said, no, you don't get a pass. And that's why I be saying, like, is this considered simping? You know, being in the club, dancing all on them, spending, you know, buying them bottles, hanging out with them for a while. Like, that's why I be asking. I be trying to figure out we have fun, bro. Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Danger was
People talk
fucked
about
up.
Cartagena. Nah.
Man, he cool as
You know
hell,
what I'm
man.
saying? You know what I'm saying? We gonna tell it really what it is.
You know what I mean? You say Cartagena closed, well, we moving in Sprinter vans.
It's not even close, man.
And that's what I be telling people, like that price tag that you think that is expensive with Danger and all that, man. The service that you get, and that's what I was trying to convey with him. Because I was with Danger doing the video because I wanted to get some content done with him. Because I just respect him and respect what he does for people coming to Cartagena. But I was also hanging out with my guys right there. A couple of them, my guys subscribe to the channel, fuck with the channel. Actually, everybody in that group does. But I got to experience one of the different layers to what he puts together for people, and I'm like, man, this is worth every penny.
Man, but you know
what I mean? Like,
So right
moving like
now,
a
this
boss.
shit not closed, bro. We wide open, bro. Wide open, bro.
So like from right now, we're gonna go to the after party. You know what I'm saying? But I can't mention no name because niggas might not book it with me. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta book with Danger to hook up, man.
Book with me. I take it to every.
We had fun, bro. We had so much fun that night. That's all I was trying to convey in the video. Like, yeah, Cartagena's restricted, but if you book with Danger, this is what you gonna have.
No te dice la noche de motel que tanto vas a ver. No es un secreto que.
All right, that's cool for that. Go watch the video, man. Give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment. I had to cut homie out because he didn't give me clearance. Everybody else I got clearance for. The joints, obviously, they was with us. They knew we was filming. So they was cool with it. And I didn't show anybody in a negative light. I never show anybody in a negative light. So when I put people out in the video, a lot of people, and I'm sure somebody gonna send these joints, these videos, and they're gonna try to get the joints like, oh, look, you're in this video. One day they knew I was filming, and we was with Danger. Danger knew I was filming. And we never show anybody in a negative light. We never. There's some audio in here that I had originally in the video that I cut out because it was just me talking stupid, being a little, maybe saying a little bit more than I should have said, and I cut it out in my review process as I go through the whole entire video. And then, like I said, homie didn't give us clearance. He was like, nah, bro, I would respect if you didn't put me in the video. So I'm like, hey, bro, I respect you for that. And there was just some scenes that I just needed that I just could not cut him out of. Like some of the scenes, you don't see him because I cut him out of the scene, whether I trimmed it up and only used the parts where you don't see them. But then there's some parts where I was just like, bro, I'm going to have to use the fine tooth skills of just cutting. Do you know how hard it is to get that fucking, to blur out somebody's head that's moving? That shit, you got to go through with a fine tooth comb. And that shit took me hours to do that, to get all them spots blurred out. And to make sure they're blurred out. And then I got to review it time after time after time after time to make sure there's no part. And plus, I got to pause it. So now I got to go through and review it. But as I'm reviewing it, I got to pause it to make sure if somebody pauses it, they can't see nothing. So,
yeah.
Goldie said his tour or no tour. Yeah, man. Salute to Goldie. Salute to Danger. Salute to Leo. I don't pick sides. I don't have no side. It just so happened that we was with Danger more. We didn't get to get any content done with Goldie on this trip, but we already got some content on the page with him, and we definitely gonna get some more done. That was something that me and Danger that's been in the works for so long. That's like 3-4 trips in the works that we've been trying to get that content out. And I owed him that right to get that content out with him because he did me a favor so long ago when the channel was nothing. He gave us that interview. So for sure. But yeah, gold tours or no tours, Danger to hook up, Leo Cartagena, those is my guys, man. I support every single one of them. But right now the concept of the video that we put out, we got my guy Danger in it, and salute to him for sure. Ayo Globe, when people hang out with YouTubers, all that privacy shit go out the window. Fact though. Yeah, I hear you, man. I just like to be respectful, man. Like I said, I so when some of my first couple videos coming out, I just felt like it was the right thing to do, to go up to everybody and ask them personally if they wanted me. I had the opportunity to see everybody in the airport. And like I said, some of the, I knew, these are some, we was in the club, we was having a good time. So I knew some of this content might be, on the edge for some people. So I definitely wanted to get, definitely want, I'm always going to go for the clearances, the best way I can. But I feel you though, that's what I was saying earlier on in the video when I said, I'm going to give out information to my people, whether it's Airbnbs, restaurants, nightclubs, tricks, tips, certain things I do keep away because I do think like, there's content that I wanted to put out that's not going to make it. That's content of tricks of how to get through certain situations in certain places that I'm just not going to put out because I don't want to mess that up. You know what I mean? Because it's a trick for certain people that know how to use it. But there's certain things that you can't put out, and there's certain things that I'm gonna put out always. But showing a motherfucker that don't want to be shown, I just feel like that's selfish to me. I get it. I understand as a creator, you almost gotta not care to get your video, but it will go against my brand, which is we're not in it for just we're still trying to build the core. Even though we want that plaque, we're not gonna sell ourselves to get the plaque. We're not gonna do that. We definitely gonna fight to get it, but we're not gonna sell ourselves to get it. But I feel you though. He said, my cousin was talking reckless on the videos. I gotta comb through all of it. Yeah, I do, man. And a lot of the videos get muted anyway because I cover it with music or voiceovers. And then if I do put the video, the audio on the video, I comb the video and the audio. And then, like I said, I watch the videos with impunity. So I might watch a video for fucking shit. I don't know. I might watch a video for fucking. I watched part 1 so much I don't want to watch it no more. Like I love it. It's one of my favorite videos. I love the intro and the ending. I'm in love with those two creations. Like that's the first time I fell in love with two scenes. I just felt like as just like if I stepped out of it being my video and I just looked at it from like just I felt like that was like on some like intro shit to like a video. Like I felt like it was good, bro. It was, to me, it was really, really good. And like I said, the beginning one, it was an accident. The end, I went out to do that. I went outside and was like, I need to get a slow shot of me walking down the fence line because I want to use it. The first one, I was trying to focus the camera to get ready to do a short that I actually put out on my video on the page. It's a short of the lady making the lemon juice. I was trying to focus the camera to get that. That's why it's lower than the other one, the other shot. And then I just accidentally got that with the dude and having the dude come by on the bike that was an accident. I couldn't have timed that fucking dude coming by on the bike that perfectly. I couldn't have did that. I'm just sorry. I'm not that good as a camera person. It was an accident. And then that accident turned into one of my favorite, shots. But I say that to say this. I watched that video so much, I don't even want to see it no more. Like, that was a fight to get out, man. And then I had to trim it up. It was long. Because it was all day one. And I want to tell this story as it is. I'm not doing this no more, though. After this, I'm not telling these stories like this no more. I'm trimming these motherfuckers up. I want to try to get in that 4 or 5 minute range with these videos. And if I got to do it in 10 parts to do it, then that's what I'm going to do. So, Punta Cana, I'm not fucking telling 8-minute stories. Just because that shit's difficult to get out. And then once you get it out, you don't get the retention rate on it. The retention rate on that video is going to be horrible, but I got a plan. I know what I'm doing right now. I can get away with it right now because we're so small, and we're more or less still trying to build the channel, with those core videos that people can go watch and fall in love with. And then once we capture those people, then we can take more chances. If you get what I'm saying. He said, I'm just saying, good fella, fuck that clearing shit, spin, nigga, I'm recording. Yeah. Nah, I mean, when I was live, you don't get no fucking clearances when I'm live. Like, it is what it is. But the lives, most of the time, the lives get hidden more than a video that I'm targeting, and I'm clickbaiting. So, I'm clickbaiting this video. You know what I mean? So I put words in there, and I'm going to keep putting words in there because I'm trying to push it. So, like, when I'm trying to push a video and I'm trying to get 2,000-3,000 views on the video, people get nervous by that, and they know that. They're like, nah, don't do it. So I respected him for it. I truly did respect him for saying no, because he's, I would be a dick speaking to the motherfucker for 3 or 4 days and him telling me his story, and then him telling me, no, don't put me out there like that, and then I do it. So I did a good job of covering him up. He had a baddie though. It also creates unnecessary static. Yeah, and then I put the video out, right? And he didn't give me clearance. And then he's flagging the video. And all that work I did is for nothing because I gotta take it down anyway. So I'm not in it. I'm trying to make sure that everybody, when they say because I got haters, bro. I got haters too. People have sent videos to joints, shorts to joints. But what I'm trying to convey is, even to the joints, when they come back to me, they're like, well, you didn't show me in a negative light. So I'm trying to push that across, because people do listen and people do take your words, to truth. So I'm trying to say, okay, if you're taking my words to truth, fine. I'm not putting nobody in a negative light. Nothing that I just showed you in a negative light. What it showed you in the club dancing, what it showed you standing outside of a Sprinter van, what it showed you going into a fucking nightclub. You ashamed of that? Well, then you're in the wrong business, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I didn't show you. I didn't put no price tag over your head. I didn't say fucking this person was doing anything for you. I said book it with him if you want the experience of a Sprinter van going to the nightclub. That's what I be making sure I convey, because I kept telling you there were some spicy ass words. If you can hear it, you can hear it. I'll play it. Like, I'm not ashamed of because I cut it out, but I'm gonna let you hear what it was gonna be. Well, I'm not gonna let you hear what it was gonna be, but I'm gonna tell you what it was gonna be, because you can hear it. You hear where I cut it. Because I felt like that was portraying somebody in a negative light. I'm like, all right, that could be a little negative, and that could be making my guy look a little negative. So I'm not gonna do that. And that's why I cut it. And it's gonna be right here. Why?
Nah. You know what I'm saying? We
Listen.
Tell it really what it is.
You know what I mean? You say Cartagena closed, well, we moving in Sprinter vans.
It's not even close, man, but like, hey, bro, from right now,
it's not closed, bro. We wide open, bro.
So I make mistakes.
So, like, from right now, we're gonna go to the after party, you know what I'm saying? But I can't mention no name because niggas might not book it with me, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta book with Danger to hook up, man.
Book with me, I take it to every spot,
and this is what you're gonna get.
Know.
You heard me say, this is what you're gonna get? So after that, I said, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get one of these, and then I spin the camera and get you a bunch of these, and I say a bunch of other little dumb little words while I was drinking. But I cut it and brought the music in. Instead of, like I said, my skin's fine tooth. Yeah, man, you got to go through it with a fine tooth. He said, copy, but come on, I don't care about you hiding from wifey because you hanging out with a content creator. 2024, every recorder, fuck that fake static, just don't come around me. Nah, see, I want people around me. So I like hanging out with people, man. It's not about me feeling like, because I don't feel bigger than anyone. I don't make myself bigger than anybody. And anybody that'll tell you when Globe was around you, that nigga didn't make himself feel like he was bigger than you. Like I split the bill with everybody. I paid my share. I sat, and moved just like everybody else. Nothing was any different than me. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I still want to hang out with people. And I want to be able to film. So I want to be able to hang out with you and film. And you can see that when you hang out with me and I'm filming and you don't like some shit, hold on. My skills is off today. I'm high now. And I'm running out of steam. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. Like when you come with me, you don't want to be filmed. I got you. Your boy Globe got you, man.
No es un secreto,
You don't want to be filmed.
sos exclusivo, se oírte como entera.
You know what I'm saying? You see that? I got you, man.
Yeah.
I got you, man. We're going to put the static over you, man. We got you.
Yo vengo a robarte.
You know what I'm saying?
Somos pintores, pero hacemos arte. En ese encaje que yo quiero darte.
Put the camera back. We're going to put the static over your face. So we got you, man. So I feel you, Swells. I feel what you're saying. Like if I was around you, I would expect to be shown in a couple of your videos. I knew I was going to be in 215's videos. Shit, I knew I was going to be in Rello's videos. I knew me and Rello was going to be on a plane without me and him together, without him knowing we was going to be on a plane. I figured there was going to be a plane video. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's me knowing that I'm going to be in that stuff. That's me as a creator knowing that I'm going to be in those positions. I'm becoming more comfortable with it. But everybody's not a creator, and I understand that. And everybody's not on vacation to get content. Like I'm there to get content. I'm there to make my channel happen. It don't gotta be about them, and I can make content without, like I said, if I don't know you and you don't got like no connection with me, I'm not gonna creep you out, cam you, but I'm gonna definitely show you. Like all them joints on the boat across from me, they can't say nothing about my video if they were ever to see it, because they knew. Like Shorty is looking into the camera and dancing harder. Like, yeah, you knew you're going on it. You're going on the video, right? You know what I'm saying? For sure though. He said, just hang out with content creators. You won't have to worry about this scenario again. Yeah, so what I'm going to do from now on, Swells, because it was a mistake, but that was a learning period for me. Instead of getting clearance before I start after I create, I'm going to get clearance before I create. That way I know who to, like, I can, like, if, so there's a whole entire scene of us in the Sprinter van. The worst part about it is the scene that I shot is with the person that didn't give me clearance. And that is probably one of the best scenes in the Sprinter van. Like me and him were the ones talking the most in the Sprinter van. Everybody else was boo loving. So me and him was really talking. And what they didn't realize was, because I make people real comfortable, I was filming the whole time while we were all talking, because it was a little bit darker. And I just had the Glock out and I had it going. I had made everybody comfortable with it, because what I'll do is, even when I'm not filming, I still got the phone sideways, because I film sideways. So I want you to become comfortable with me having the phone sideways. So that's what I was doing the whole entire night. Like I had the phone standing sideways the whole time, whether I was creating or not, just to keep people comfortable. So then when I was creating, there was nothing they could do. You know what I mean? They weren't uncomfortable, because it wasn't like I was sticking the camera in the face. Because you see, like, the one part in the video, everybody was uncomfortable. That wasn't me. That was because motherfucking Danger had the camera deep in motherfuckers' faces. And I was behind him capturing. And I was like, yeah, I'm still going to put that out there because it was cool. But yeah, I feel you. Being a content creator doesn't give you a free pass to do as you please. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel, bro. I just don't feel like it's right for me to end. Like I said, if I'm just walking past you and I'm creating, and I didn't know you, or I didn't know that you was on vacation, and I get you accidentally, and you can reach out to me and be like, yo, bro, I'll still go back in and edit that video and redo it, unless it's a gold video. Then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to report that motherfucker. But if I'm with you, like I was with them, like we spent a couple days together, hanging out on the beach, hanging out at Shalom, hanging out that night at the different clubs. Like, you know what I mean? These are guys that subscribe to my channel, and they really, I really felt like one of them is, I know is my guy. He's a core member, Seahawk. He's a core member of my channel. He's been supporting me since, for a while now, for a long time. He's been supporting me. And this was his people. So I would be doing him a disservice. And then each and every single one of them, subscribe to my channel, listen to me, and I'm sure now if they weren't subscribed fully or listening fully, they're gonna subscribe and listen fully even more. So I will be doing them a disservice, and it would just be going against my statement. You know what I mean? It would be going against the brand, and the brand is positivity. So it would just be going against everything But next time I'm not doing it that way though. I'm letting you know, hey, I'm about to start. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be creating. If you don't want in the video, stand clear of the Glock. You know what I mean? So yeah, for sure. Listen, good fella, trust me, I've been there before. Don't fold, but to each his own. Good video. Good for I appreciate you, bro. Definitely from you. Salute to the chat. He said content creation doesn't work if you think too much. Just hit record. Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. And see, that's what V Swells is right though, because I also will be going against what I just said, because he is 100% right. You heard me say one of the best shots I made, I didn't even mean to make it. It literally, that shot of me coming down the fence with that motherfucker riding by with a bike, like you might not, as just a normal person, you might see that as like, that was just a normal shot. Like, but as a create like that, that's a good shot. Whether, someone says, oh, they just hating. That as a creator, that's a good shot, because all creators would use that shot right there. Like they just would. Every creator, if they had that shot in their arsenal, they would use it in a video. So, and that happened by accident. I did not mean to do that. So, and that was just me aimlessly recording. That was just because I had the Glock out and I was trying to focus in on a shot. And I was preparing for a shot. I was like getting the focus right. Like a lot of times I'll play around, like come in real close and see, like, all right, yeah, I'm about to go get this shot real quick. And then I'll go grab it. Boom. So yeah, I get what Swells is saying, where, man, if you just aimlessly record, you don't know what you're gonna get, man. But then again, like I said, you also gotta I want to hang around them same people again. I want to create with them same people again, because they're lit. Their energy is amazing. We might go to Medellin together. We might go to Costa Rica together. We might go somewhere, and I don't want them to be like, well, I'm not gonna go because this nigga Globe just gonna be recording, and I don't want him to put me in a video. Whereas now, even that person will be like, shit, I'll go with Globe. I'll fucking hang around him, because I know if I tell him don't put me in it, he gonna blur me out, or he gonna cut me out. He gonna do his best to make sure I'm not in it. And that's what I was going for. He said, when you write, you're right. But he said, when you're right, but let's not pretend creators do not know when to record and not record. If I'm hanging out with you, I already know what the deal is. Yeah, saying that's what my brand is. Like I said, no disrespect to Swells or anybody. Like I said, I understand what Swells is saying. I actually agree with him at the part where you just don't, all content is content. You never know what you're going to create. But to me, I just know when to put the Glock down. Like another time I knew when to put the Glock down and maybe that person didn't even want it, but it was just a little bit out of respect for 215. Like we had been around each other a couple times. I know he's a creative individual and I'm a creative individual, and he gonna create his own content, and he been making some great content. But I just felt like for me, Hollywood Beach was never my plan to be my story anyway. So I wanted to leave that for them because I knew I was going to tell Cholome the best way I could possibly tell it because that's my favorite place. So I knew I was going to try to hit a home run with Cholome. And then everything else was going to be whatever content I created on my own. But when we were together, I just felt like I'm not really too worried about capturing Hollywood Beach. I got some Hollywood Beach that's definitely going to make it in part 2, but I didn't want that to be my focus. So that was a moment where I kept the Glock down. That's why you'll notice a lot of times I wasn't the one creating in in Hollywood Beach. I'm a part of the creations there. Like I was part of the videos. I was a part of the atmosphere because I was just enjoying myself. Those was one of those moments where I don't be in that. Like sometimes I be in the vibe to just vibe. Like in the videos I see those moments where I'm like, yeah, I'm just vibing and chilling. And then some moments you see where I'm in the club, I got a baddie with me, and I'm having a good time. Like I give you every angle of who I truly am. I am an adventurous person. I do like to get out and have fun. You can see that across my whole page. I do like food. I do like to get out and try different foods. You can see that all across my page. I do like baddies. You can see that all across my page. And I do like to relax and have a good time. Even in the presence of baddies, I still can, lock in and just have a good time with them and with myself. So, yeah, for sure. I'm already ready to get out of here, man. Checking effect. Walking shot, that checking effect walking shot. Yeah, man. I'm really just trying to go to another level, man. Like I said, man, there's people that I watch their videos, man, and they're the brand, they're the standard of content creation. Um, they make content that I can only dream of making, and I'm working towards getting there. They're just home run hitters. I could pull up any Lord Williamson video right now. He's a home run content creating hitter. Those new swells videos that he's been putting out are on an organic level of content creation that you if someone just with a blank mind was just to look at it, they just gonna be like, oh well, that's easy. He just on the beach talking to joints in Spanish, and I look at it like, nah, man, really, he's on the beach using like one word, getting joints to express themselves in like little 10, 15, 20-second clips. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit that's that organic. And then Keith, when he just dropped that, like I don't even think it dropped. It was just a sneak peek. It was like 30 seconds of his new Panama video. And in those 30 seconds, I was like, yo, that's the standard, bro. Like them, like it's a difference, bro. It's a big difference from here to there. it's you know what I mean? Like there's no disrespect to anybody. I'm not disrespecting anybody. But there's a difference. If you creating content similar, like I said, like you gotta separate people. So like the vloggers, you got the vloggers, and then you got the people that are telling stories with information in them, and that's why I kind of consider a lot of the content that I've been putting out in that lane. And there's just a difference, bro. There's just a difference. There's a difference, and I'm just trying to bridge that gap between the difference. That's what I'm fighting for in each video. I'm trying to build that bridge. That bridges the gap between the difference to when I put on my video, I'm like, yep, that's the motherfucking standard right there, motherfucker. Yeah, so for sure. All right, but listen, Globe, 100K by 12/31/24. Let's go, good fella, and put that Globe on the joint. Yeah. Nah, I'm putting Globe Trotter on that motherfucker, man. I'm putting Globe Trotter with the little globe emblem on it. Globe is the nickname that everybody gave me, but Globe Trotter is still the brand. Even Globetrotter TTC. Globetrotter TTC is just my flex on it. But Globetrotter is still the brand, and it will always be. Globetrotter that's the name that even before YouTube, that was my nickname for traveling. Like I'm a globetrotter, man. Like I'm the basketball version in traveling. I'm the globetrotter, man. You know what I mean? Like that's always been I fell in love with that logo, but not for basketball. I want to travel that world that they spin around with that ball. But yeah, I definitely want that fucking plaque though. All right, Swells, I appreciate you, man. I'm spinning too, man. We've been up here too long and longer than I wanted to be, man. So yeah, I'm about to get out of here too as well. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy, man. Make sure y'all go check out that video, man, if you haven't. Mitch, what up, man? What you got left to say, man, before we get out of here? Sunday Night Smoke, bro. My fault. I just seen you, bro. Appreciate you rocking with your boy, man. Appreciate you, Sunday Night Smoke. Make sure y'all go check out Sunday Night Smoke's podcast, man. Those will be some of the ones I'll be watching too on the way to work and at work and stuff. Mitch, you still there? I don't know if he's still there or not. Don't sound like he's still there. All right, man. That's everybody. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy, man. We've been up here for a minute, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. As always, man. Real travel, real talk. It's your boy Globe, man. We're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody. Part 2 coming out soon. Enjoy your weekend, man. Go Ravens. We're trying to get to that bowl, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. I'm out, man. Nope. We ain't even going to play the intro, man. We've been on so long. We just going to get out of here tonight, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you. Hit that like button. We gone.